All right, I'm back. One moment. Let me get this all set here. Okay. 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 What you looking at here? She's we moving. We moving. We looking good. We looking good. Hey, thanks for following. I appreciate that, Killion. What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? Hello again. Yes, hello again. We've reached again. Ads. Use your Prime sub to to stop the use your Prime sub. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Today we're talking about Sykkuno. Sykkuno Day. It's fun little Sykkuno Day. Fun Sykkuno Day. Now, I've been wanting to talk about this because oh man, I was right. I just like being correct is really it's really the big thing here. Let me go ahead and check my connections here. Hold on. Let me make sure that okay, that's good. That's good. The Mugen video. We're gonna watch it. We're actually gonna watch that live. We're gonna watch that live. We're gonna watch that live and then go through the document ourselves. So that's what we're doing today. We're actually watching the Sykkuno video because I made a Sykkuno video. He made it so fast. He made I promise you, I am like the second fastest video creator that I know, and he made the video so fast I couldn't even fathom the speed at which he made that video. That was insane. Since 2020 Among Us. No, that's real because to be quite real with you, I back in the day I said, why is he acting like this? I looked up that he was 30 using an anime cutesy boy voice and covering his mouth, and I had thought to myself, now this is gonna sound messed up. I think he's manipulative. That was it. I remember I said that, and I had a bunch of girls. This is so funny. I said that I think Sykkuno is a little bit manipulative. He appears to be a little bit manipulative, and I had so many girls messaging me saying that I'm ugly and that I don't understand. He's her husband. Whole thing. It's a whole thing. A whole thing. It was crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. And I was thinking to myself, man, I can tell something's gonna come out about him one of these days. So I finally have my day in the sun, and I don't want to lose my day in the sun. I really don't. I thought I was gonna be the first person to make a video about this and gonna be ground zero breaking news. I did it first, but nope. Mugen made it first so fast. You second the last comment? What happened? Okay, crazy statement. Crazy statement. Don't get that trending, please. Preparing stream. Excellent. Love to see it. Changes saved. Okay. All right, let's see here. Is this up? That good? I wake up every day to suffer in my whole soul, chest, mind, body, and spirit. Let me see. I could just reset that. That's well, yeah. The horizontal stream is good, but I also got to check the other stream. I always do about like 3 streams. You said something about him beat up a predator. Gideon always beating up a predator. That's like a regular thing for Gideon. That's his content. His content is beating up predators. It's not like a new thing. It's not as if you're telling something new. But so do I. Okay. So, for anybody curious about what's going on here, we got a Google Doc today. All right? We got a Google Doc. We got a Google Doc today. Now, I made a video on the Google Doc, but we have someone named Mugen who made a video about the Google Doc. So, we are, as a family and a collective, going to watch the Mugen thing. First time being here in a stream, whatever is going on this time. A popular streamer named Sykkuno got exposed for being a little bit of a cheater. Little bit of a cheater. Little bit of a cheater. Couldn't keep it in his trousers. A little bit of a cheater. So What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Mujin's channel. I'm going to go to Mujin's channel. I spelled Mujin wrong. Give me 1 second. I spelled Mujin wrong twice in a row. That's 2 times I spelled it wrong. Here we go. YouTuber Mujin. Now, this is important because hopefully I don't get copyright strike for this one. Now let's get it on and cracking. Now this is my prediction. This is my prediction, right? My prediction is that this entire situation, this whole little shebang, everything that's going on here, is going to be wholly unimportant in the grand scheme of things. That's my guess. If I could be so bold and guess, I guess that it's going to be wholly unimportant because he's still going to maintain his dedicated viewer base. That's my guess. He's just going to maintain his dedicated viewer base. Now, is it a little bit doomery to say that? Yes, it is. But I do think that's what's going to happen. So, I was about right here in the Mugen video, so we're going to start right here. Now, I'm going to watch this at 1.5 times speed because I'm a child. I'm going to do 1.5. Seems fair. I do want to point this out, guys. I want to point this out. I'm not saying that this is important. And I appreciate you being here, Jessica. I want to point this out. Your favorite streamer is probably exactly like Sykkuno. And I want to say this about myself as well. I want to say this about myself. I'm not as bad as Sykkuno, I don't think. I don't think I'll ever be as bad as Sykkuno. But I am also manipulative. For surely I'm manipulative, but I don't think I'm as bad as Sykkuno. I'm sure that I'm just as manipulative. I don't think I'm like Sykkuno. I wouldn't cheat on my girl ever. Wouldn't do that. That's insane. That's a crazy thing to do. And I wouldn't talk to multiple women, or at least if I was in a provocative relationship with a singular woman, I would just focus on the one woman because I don't have that much time on my day-to-day things. But to be quite real with you, if you ever hear that I'm manipulative, just know that I am manipulative, but not in this way. I'm manipulative in fun ways. I'm manipulative for sure. Not like this. Yeah, you gotta lie to your audience a little bit. A little bit. You gotta lie to you. I gotta lie to you guys a little bit. Just want to point that out. We always tell you gotta be manipulative to get some of the views you get. Yeah. I do a lot of clickbait stuff. Not gonna lie, I do a lot of clickbait stuff. So let's get right into it. Oh, I can't even listen to the video because I don't have the sound on. Ready, set, go.
She wasn't the only one who might have felt this way. That's because the male streamer in question here was none other than Sykkuno. A name and face.
Now, if you've never seen this face, just want to point this out. Cat's still here? Not currently, no. I want to point this out. Look at him. Look at him. He, objectively, if you're in the Asian men, he is basically the best. Just caught your YouTube video from yesterday. Enjoyed it. Okay, I'm paying attention now. TLDR, I just joined. Got you. This man right here, Sykkuno, very popular boy fairy Sykkuno, got exposed for cheating on his girl with multiple smaller VTubers and being predatory towards them and manipulating them and love bombing them. So that's where we're at right now. So just letting you know that he admitted to everything, by the way. So we're just going to keep going with the video.
That had become a core memory of the COVID-19 pandemic, more specifically when everyone was locked up in their homes. In the span of less than a year, he would go from having 1,000 average viewers on Twitch to 50,000, even having a stream where he peaked at over 100,000 concurrent viewers. What he'd be most known for was his gameplay of Among Us with his friends, who happened to be very big content creators as well. Not only would he get tens of thousands of concurrent viewers on Twitch, but he would get millions upon millions of views on his YouTube channel as well.
No, you're right. You're right. No offense. No, it's fair. It's fair. I want to point this out, right? And this is very important. Every day, I wake up to like 30 messages, and maybe 24 of those are crazy fans, something of that variety. People I can't tell what's in their pants at all. A few guys trying to hit on me. And then without fail, there's always 6 girls just being like, man, I wish you were single or something of that variety all the time. That's really what happens all the time. I just don't respond at all, because I'm married. It's a little bit psychotic. Do I let it get to my ego? A little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. A slight bit. So I'm not really attractive, to be quite fair with you. I'm not really an attractive guy. I'm an average looking guy. I am average looking. And Sykkuno, to be fair, I can't shoot my shot. Don't do that. I'm married. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I am married. Very happily married. Just want to point that out. Let's calm down. Hold on. Let's loop back. I I'm saying this to deter you from being. I'm not saying this for compliments. I'm not doing a pity party for compliments. I'm not doing a pity party for compliments. I'm saying this to not do that. You can find someone so much better than me. I don't flush the toilet. I don't wash my hands after I pee. I don't do my laundry. I'm manipulative. I lie. I have a criminal record. I'm just funny. I think that's it. I'm just funny. That's really it. I'm just a funny guy. The only thing you find admirable about me is that I'm funny. That's really it. And you just like him because I'm funny. Please find someone better. You have so much more. And I'm well spoken. I'm funny and well spoken. That means nothing. I'm at ground zero. I'm at the bare minimum. That's all I got. I'm funny and well spoken. I'm not even emotionally mature. I get angry so often. I'm not even emotionally mature. I will argue with you about nothing. Sometimes with my wife, I will argue with her just because I'm bored. I ain't got nothing better to do. That's it. So please find someone better. Let's keep it pushing.
And while his rise to fame is definitely incredibly impressive,
I'm not a good person. I'm a great man. Let's keep it pushing.
what was truly unparalleled here is his extremely high ratio of female viewers, confirmed to having been higher than any of his other content creator friends. His handsome look, his anime-sounding voice, and his witty jokes made women go rabid. In fact, there was also a joke that he would turn male fans gay. But what made him really desirable is just how socially awkward he was. He was innocent in an endearing way. He was a boy failure that needed a woman to fix him. In a nutshell, he was this picture, almost allergic to other women. He just couldn't handle anything romantic. He would get too flustered. This made many of his fans want to be the one to finally fix him. But make no mistake here, this was all a perfectly crafted image that he had made for himself. He wanted you to think that he was innocent, naive, a boy failure, someone who's inexperienced in relationships and would never hurt a fly. Because in reality, behind this mirage, this illusion, there was a master manipulator.
He didn't sleep with all of them. You're not listening to the video. I want to say he wasn't with all of them. It's just those are his friends.
A serial cheater and a predator. Someone who would make it a point for many years to target smaller content creators, take full advantage of the fact that he was one of the most desirable men in the streaming world, all while making it seem like he had no experience with women and that it just might be romantic. They just might be that special someone who can fix him. What he would somehow forget to tell them, though, is that he had been in a monogamous relationship since 2021. But you don't have to take my word for it, because he admits to everything in a recorded voice call with the victim herself. And on top of that, that same victim, who goes by the name of Hemamal VT, would choose to write a Google Doc that shows the entire timeline, her and Sykkuno's DMs together, as well as the DMs of another victim that actually slept with Sykkuno while being totally oblivious to the fact that he has been in a relationship since 2021. This might be one of the most impactful and longest running lies.
Okay, so I want to point this out. This is very well edited and things of that variety, and he's exposed. And he's just going through the entire Google Doc in this part right here, and then he gets confronted where they basically listen to it. And I want to point this out. Up until like right here, the context section is the most important part of this entire video, right? Because it gives context to who Sykkuno is, right? I'm gonna point this out. We can just go through the Google Doc. It's right here. You can just look at it. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to use all of his content just for a whole thing. I don't want to use the entire, because a lot of people are going to be stopping during the video. Context of who Sykkuno is. If somebody asks me context of who Sykkuno is, we can do that. I'm literally just going to go through the Google Doc. Does that seem fair? Is that all right with everybody? Are we good with that? Can I just go through the Google Doc? Can I just do that? We good? We great? We gravy? We good? We good. We made it out the hood. Now everybody move to the back of the bus. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. Ready? Ready? Because I just don't want to do that. On Valentine's Day this year, I was followed on Twitter by Sykkuno. So this is the person doing the expose, the big kahuna, the big globla globla. This person. Now this person, if you don't know, I can't go to their Twitter because their Twitter is very provocative. But they are 19 years old. Let's get that out the way. They're 19 years old. I thought it was amazing that such a big content creator even knew I existed, let alone follow me on social media. He had been my role model and someone I looked up to for a long time, ever since my days in high school. So this person had a feigning love for Sykkuno, obviously. About 4 years ago, maybe 15, they had been watching Sykkuno with Among Us. They had been enjoying them. However, what I learned about Sykkuno after that day would make me regret my decision. Sykkuno was not the kind, soft-spoken character you see on stream. He is a serial liar, cheater, and manipulator who used his status to get what he's want from as many women as possible. More specifically, ones who are smaller or up-and-coming creators, knowing that he can take advantage of them. Now, these are some heavy allegations. They're pretty heavy. They're pretty big. They're pretty big. They're huge. Huge, I say. Bigger than the average bear, one might say. They're big. They're pretty big allegations. And you don't just toss these allegations to somebody without some proof. This person has concocted an entire Google documentary of all the proof in totality. And then she goes on to explain that after confiding with my experience and many others, that there are multiple women where he's talking to. Now, let's just get a image of Sykkuno up. Let's grab an image of Sykkuno. Let's just pick one up. Let's get a good image of the boy. I wanna this one's pretty good. Let's just get this one. Let's save the image. I'm gonna save the image to my computer. I'll use that for later, and then we'll go ahead and put an image up. Right? We'll get an image. We'll browse through. I want to keep an image of his face up. I just want to keep an image of his face, just so we know what we're talking about here. Just want everybody to know. There he goes. Look at that guy. Boom. Make that smaller. There we go. Just so you know. Just so you know who we're talking about here. Just want to keep that on screen. Now, let me go to there's vertical people. People in vertical. I ain't forget about you. Hold on. People in vertical. I ain't forget about you. Give me a second. Hold on. Boom. I ain't forget about you. See, look at that. I'm a good streamer. Right there. Look at that. Keep him up on screen. Keep that boy up on screen. There he goes. Keep him in the back of your mind. Just keep him up. Just want to keep him on there. I want you to look at his face. I want you to look at his face. I want you to see what it is. I'm professional. I'm professional. I want you to look at him. I want you to see this man. I want you to look at this boy failure, this very attractive man. I want you to know that if you think somebody is a good person just because they're attractive, you're a fool. You see, I'm horribly ugly and I'm a bad person. It's bad on both sides. It's bad on both sides. Nobody's a good person. Everybody's bad. Everybody sucks all around. It's horrifying. Is this true? Now, here goes the fun part. I'm going to keep doing this because people are going to keep going on. People are defending him on Twitter because they didn't watch this video right here. He admitted to everything. He admitted to it. Hold up a second. I'm just going to go to the part where he admits to cheating right here. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why didn't you just break off the relationship then?
Because a combination of remembering how it was, some part of me hoping it would go back to that, and
Well, obviously it's not going to go back to that if you're actively cheating on her. It's only going to get worse. I think that's really on you, bud. And I know you're smarter than that.
I'm not.
I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a 34-year-old man. Yes, you are. Stop acting like you're a child.
Don't think that's what I'm acting like, but
I mean, you say you're not smarter than that, but you are. You're a 34-year-old man. You just chose to do it. You knew damn well in the back of your head that wasn't going to end up well.
yeah. But it's complicated.
It's really not.
So-
Cheating is just bad. She hasn't done anything to ask for it to be cheated on. It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but she relied on me to take care of a lot of things, and I still cared about her.
Okay, that doesn't mean that you do that because you wanted to, not because she was like holding it against you or forcing you to.
No.
Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
Not saying there was one. Just explaining why it happened.
The only reason why it happened is because you just chose to do it.
So he admitted to cheat. I want to point that out. It's 17 minutes of him just admitting to cheating. They're saying the predator description is untrue. I want to let's go to that specific part, right? Let's be so frank here. Sykkuno is I want to keep it a stack with you. Sykkuno is a 34-year-old man talking to a 19-year-old right now. You could say, "Oh, they're both adults." I want to point this out. You are a fresh baby at 18. You just got out of high school. You just are starting to discover how the world works. You are legally an adult, but you don't know what it means to be an adult at 18. You don't even know what it means to be an adult at 19 or 20. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, that's what it is. He's not a pedo. I don't think he's a PDF file. I'm not saying that. That's the issue. It's crazy that they dumb enough to have their business on the internet. No, that's not the issue here. The issue is that he's a huge content creator with a gigantic, his entire audience base is women, and he's using that as an advantage to get a bunch of women to talk to him all at once. He is actively using and manipulating all these women and trying to lie to them to get advances with them. He's manipulating them into the bedroom. That's what he's doing. That's his entire thing. That's the problem, right? He's going against vulnerable people because they're younger. That is predatory behavior. That's what he is. That's what it is. My goat disguised toast is perfect. I want to point this out. Nothing bad will ever come out about disguised toast because that's the goat. What's up, honey queen? Disguised toast is the goat. Nothing bad will ever happen to my goat. Ever. That's my goat. That's what it is. Just can't help. It's not even streamers. It's when you... Let me explain what's happening. This is very important. When you get a large amount of money all at once, you start thinking you're invincible. You think you're the king of the world. And a bunch of people are coinciding and agreeing with you and saying, yeah, you are the best person to ever do it. And then everybody's agreeing with you and all this stuff, and everybody's saying these same things about you. So you're going to say to yourself, yeah, I got it. Yeah, that is me. That is me. Did Disguise still do something you actually like him? I do like Disguise still. He's a good man. Surprising that other very popular streamers didn't expose him. How is it? Okay, let me point this out. How is that surprising? How is that surprising? Do you think women have this unspoken solidarity? Because women don't have this unspoken solidarity. A lot of women have internalized misogyny that they don't want to actively compete with other things. And also, Sykkuno has a big, gigantic female demographic. Those women would attack those other women if they say anything bad about Sykkuno without proof. They would have been bad. Do you understand how much other women don't like other women? You're not grasping that. I'll give you an example. I'll give you a fun example, right? I have a friend, right? I have a friend who is wildly jealous of my partner. Let me show you my partner. Let me show you my lovely wife. Show you my lovely wife. This is my wife. This is Tatang Juseo. This is my wife. This is the woman I'm with currently. This is my wife. She's very popular on TikTok, and she's very popular on Instagram. This is Sushi. This is me in her videos right here with my hair all done like that, right? I want to point something out. My wife looks like a very stereotypical white girl. If you look at her, you would think, oh, she's a Lululemon kind of white girl. If you looked at her, you would probably think something of that variety. She is not. She is not. She is not. But because she looks like the stereotypical blonde hair, blue eyes white girl, she fits Eurocentric beauty standards. So I have a friend who's very jealous of this, hates this about my wife, hates this about my wife. My friend is a signed female at birth. Hates it, just hates it. Despises it. Hates it so definitely. That's what it is. It's a world built to where, why am I not getting attention by men, but she is? And I see that other men like her over me. And then you have a boyfriend who cheats on you with a white girl, right? So you now hate all white girls because inadvertently your boyfriend shows you that you're not pretty. Or you catch your boyfriend watching big black butts or something like that, right? Now you hate black women because, oh, she wants to be with a black girl, and you find black women agitating. It's as simple as that. It's literally as simple as that. That's what happens. So that's the whole thing. So, like a lot of internalization, it is because it is internalization. It sucks. It does suck. It's horrifying. It sucks. Shredding my John 20 shut that down real quickly. Hard with your girls 18 and below. It's because you're getting attention that you've never had before. A lot of men are getting attention that you've never had before. That's the whole thing. So, our first conversation. After Valentine's Day, I was so excited to talk to him. They talk about the Valentine's Day conversation. She approached him. Now, this is important. She approached him. And Sykkuno was just going to take any advance. What's up, Halo Guns? What's cracking? Sykkuno's going to take any advance. He's going to take any advance. That's the reality of what's going to happen. So we're gonna listen to him admitting to all this stuff, right? We're gonna listen to the whole thing, right? We're gonna listen to it. We're just gonna listen to this whole thing.
And I was fine about the Alfie thing because I was like, okay, he didn't know me before that, right? But then I find out you've had a girlfriend this entire time. Do you realize how fucked up that is? Because not only were you, because sure, you didn't lead Alfie on. Alfie acknowledges that you didn't lead her on, right? Because I've talked to Alfie. I'm friends with her. I've been friends with her before I even met you.
Okay.
Like, she acknowledges that you didn't lead her on. You led me on, though. You did lead me on, though.
Yeah.
You gave me all these fucking fancy-ass promises about, oh, we're gonna go on a date when you can visit here. What, so you could cheat on your girlfriend again? So you could sleep with me so you could cheat on your girlfriend again?
That wasn't...
What were you intending with that?
Well, I thought it was going to be over.
But what?
Like, I thought that was going to be the end of that.
The end of what?
My previous relationship.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. This man is high key pathetic. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. This is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen, man. This is just it's sad to watch. It's really sad to watch. It's insanely sad to watch. This man is it's so pathetic. To be quite, keep it a stack with you, keep it a bean, keep it 100,000. It is just bad to watch. It's like you. And I know age doesn't mean wisdom or emotional growth in any capacity, but brother, you're 34, bro. Just pack it up. Pack it up. Keep it a bean. Keep it a bean. All right, what can I ask, if you are a millionaire, famous, and surrounded by female views, you don't think you wouldn't have any relationship to him? Like, you would have to see this with everyone. They are all the same. What channel is this from? This is from her. This is an unlisted video. It's an unlisted video. Unlisted. People are now finding out about it, is what's going on here. So, if on my recent video that I posted about this, I posted a recent video, if you're curious. So, it's this one right here. Hello. I wish I was the first one, man. I missed my chance. Had a human experience. I'm sick of this person. It says it's making more cringy to listen to. It just sounds like he doesn't care about that, did he? Plus, what did Sykkuno do? Sykkuno took out all of the area. I'll tell you a TLDR. I'll tell you a TLDR what happened. So Sykkuno, in his infinite wisdom and grace, ended up, talking to a grill, talking to a grill while he was in a relationship. Now, he shouldn't have talked to the girl while he was in a relationship, because that's what he did. He talked to a girl while he was in a relationship. Shouldn't have done that. And he led her on and tried to be with her while he was in a relationship, which is disgusting and bad and wrong and evil and twist up and manipulative. He shouldn't have done that. So that's the entirety of the situation there. He admitted to it. He admitted to the whole thing. He admitted to all the stuff deleting these videos because they're just my last live podcast, which seems pointless to have up there. So he admitted to it. Okay, so hear me out, right? You're saying he should have known he'd be exposed. You're saying he should have known he'd be exposed, right? Let me explain something to you. This is very important. Let's say you know your room is making you depressed. You look at your room, you see it, and you say, okay, it's dirty in here. Well, I should clean it. But you don't clean it. And next day, you make your desk a little bit dirtier, and you put some water bottles on there, maybe some coffee, maybe some food, ramen noodles. And you say, if I clean my room, I know I'd be happier. Right? Why don't you clean your room? Interesting phenomenon. Why do you do bad things to yourself and others around you when you know it's going to end bad? Why do that? Well, that's because, and this is very importantly, it's not even the simple fact of you thinking you're invincible. No, it's not that. It's not even the simple fact that you're stupid. No, 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 not that. It's ignorance. It's the ignorance embedded in you. It's not even the fact that you're necessarily lazy. It's the ignorance embedded in you. It's the putting offness of it. It's the in the moment decisions. It's the heat of the moment of you could possibly just keep doing it. Self sabotage, self fulfilling prophecies. You're right. That's what it was. That's what it is. He had a girlfriend. Why did he have his girlfriend even though he didn't like her anymore? Reason being is because some people stay in horrible relationships. You're asking very basic questions. You're asking very basic questions. ADHD can hinder it. Being a bad person can hinder it. Sucking as a human being can hinder it. What people overall, this is just what it is. Thank you for following very much, Grimbles. I appreciate that. I want to point this out. We as humans, right? We'll stay in horrible situations. Why didn't she leave her boyfriend? He was beating her. Well, she still loved him. She still thought something could work. She thought maybe it could get fixed. She still had love. So you're telling me you confront every issue you have in your life? Every time you have an issue in your life, you confront that? Is that what you do? No one does that. No one does that. No one does that. He wanted his cake and eat it too. He did. Not experiencing mental distress from online experiences. Nobody cares about that because he cheated. No one cares about his mental stress. I know I don't care about his mental stress. Shouldn't be cheating. Like, shouldn't be cheating, right? You just shouldn't be cheating, bro. Like, what's up with you? Like, why do that? Why do that? If I get caught, I'll just end this. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Let's keep it pushing.
You were gonna break up with so you could date me, or what?
Well, like I said, it'd been a long time where like we hadn't spent time together, hadn't done anything in years.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I thought that was at some point be over.
What? I couldn't hear you.
I said, I thought that meant that was going to be like the end of it.
So you were already moving on before you even broke up with her? Were you intending to break up with her, or were you just waiting for her to break up with you?
No, I don't know. It was
So-
just a really weird
I just
mix of like,
want to understand this. So what was your intention with me? Like, where was I in this whole thing? Like,
Just dump her if you have no feeling just because she supports you. Why do we always ask why cheat when we all know there's no justification to ask at all? It's people want to give their explanation for like they want to explain their mind and thought process. I cheated because XYZ. I cheated because this. I cheated because that. You cheated because you weren't thinking of the other person. That's it. You just weren't thinking of, you thought you were invincible and thought you wouldn't get caught. You cheated because you were dissatisfied and you didn't have the courage to leave. You cheated because of those reasons. That's the reason you cheated. You cheated because you assumed that things would just work out fine. You just thought everything was going to be fine. That's it. That's the reality of it. That's the whole situation. You cheated because you thought nothing would happen to you. You're scared. And that's most people. Most people are scared. You don't confront every issue you have with somebody. You don't automatically get on business when you talk to somebody about a situation. That's not people. They don't do that because people are scared of no, of rejection, of the possibility of something bad happening. That's people. That's the reality of the world. That's the reality of life. That's what it is. Sykkuno is a streamer. Yes, that's life. We're scared. Say, give you an example. Say a boss comes up to you, right? You don't want to talk to your boss. Your boss is saying, hey, you're doing a good job. So your boss telling you you're doing a good job. So you want to get a raise. You don't have enough money for that raise. So you start talking to your boss. Your boss says, okay, what do you want to talk about? You finally get a chance to talk to your boss. Do you immediately always say you need that raise or you need more hours? No, you wait. You wait for a good moment. You wait for the best possible moment. And there's never a best moment to break up. There's never a best moment to say, I'm sick of this situation. Never a best moment for that. So you wait. You wait and you wait and you wait and you're dissatisfied. And you feel like time is resource you're not getting back. So you look around and say, man, I'm not getting any of this time back. I feel like I'm wasting time being with somebody I don't want to be with. So you continue it. You continue it because you are scared. Same reason you put off working out. Same reason you put off laundry. Same reason you keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Oh, I should have started this show. Oh, if I just stretched every day, my back wouldn't hurt. Oh, if I just ate better, things would be better. You keep putting it off. You keep putting it off because you're overwhelmed with the possibility that it couldn't go your way. So you cheat on yourself. You start sneaking snacks all the time. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. This is very normal things, right? Now, exacerbate that to where everybody's telling you, oh, I love you, Sykkuno, you're amazing, and you feel like you can get away with it. You're in a relationship you don't like, but other women are giving you attention. So you say, I could probably go with these other women. Yeah, that'd be smart. That'd be good. That'd be good. I'll eventually end this when I have somebody. But she lives with you. Now, what he could have done, he has enough money. He could have given her enough money to start her own life, maybe get her out of his house, and that would have been better. He would have been fine and single. He could have been polyamorous. What's up, Top Dog Pro? My goat. He could have been polyamorous. He could have done that. Could have been polyamorous, but he's not. He's not polyamorous. Could have easily done that. But guess what? Didn't decide to do that. I'm pretty sure he could have been a harem protagonist. He could have been the harem protagonist we've all been waiting for. He could have done that. He could have been a polyamorous icon. Could have been an open relationship. He could have done that. But he didn't think about that. He's 34 years old and he doesn't know. That's what it is. He didn't think. And now we get to listen to him.
Intending to date me after her? Like, were you intending to just ditch me to go date me?
I mean, I guess for me, it felt like it was already. Oh.
But that's not what I asked. I'm talking about me.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
You were thinking to just ditch her and then date me. What, were you gonna do the same thing to me? I'm sorry, but like, you're not really selling this whole relationship thing really well. If this is the type of relationship you uphold.
It's fine. I'm not trying to sell it.
I can tell.
That's what I'm saying. You cheated louder than this. You were in them DMs going crazy. He's the last person I expected to be like this. Why? I want to ask you that question. I'm curious. Why? Big Man Guzette, how did he have you fooled? Was it because of how he acted online? I'm just curious. Why did it have you fooled? I just want to know specifically for your reason. It's not even the fact that it was obvious. I just want to know why you're confused that a good-looking person can be a bad person. I just want to know. The last person to act like that. Just saying. I'm just curious. Why? Why? Do you think that just because of how somebody looks and presents themselves online, they're a bad person? Behave with him? You got confused by an online persona. See, this is not to attack you, big man. Not to attack you. I don't want to attack you specifically. But that same line of reasoning is why people vote for Trump. That same line of reasoning is why people like Logan and Jake Paul. That same line of reasoning is why people love Mr. Beast. Just because someone on the outset looks really cool and fun and charismatic and interesting and they seem soft-spoken and they seem kind online. I'm a piece of garbage online and offline. I am horrible all the time. It's not even the fact that you're not a good judge of character, right? It's not even the fact of you're a good judge, not a bad judge of character. It's the fact that this is the online diaspora. This is how people act in person too. Nobody wants to be hated. We're social creatures. Nobody wants to be hated. I'm not even attacking you specifically. Nobody wants to be hated. No one. That's it. You're probably a great judge of character. You're probably an amazing judge of character. It's people manipulating. They're good manipulators. They're better manipulators than you are at judging character. That's what it is. I'll figure it out. He's in a scandal, I guess. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll give you an example, right? Sorry, my back hurts. I'll give you an example. Picture this. I call this You got to keep your circles tight. So top dog is right. You got to keep your circles tight. One of my friends in real life just cheated on somebody. I'm looking at that right now and I'm judging him crazy because I knew he was cheating. Like everybody knew he was cheating and he finally admitted it and it was crazy. I want to point this out though. Picture this. It's called the Mary Sally parable. I don't know if you know about the Mary Sally parable. Probably don't know about this. So picture this, right? Mary is at a picnic with Sally and they both brought separate picnic baskets. Mary bought 3 sandwiches, and Sally bought 2 sandwiches. Sally wants those extra sandwiches. So, this is what happens. Mary goes to the bathroom, and then Sally takes the sandwiches. So, Mary looks in her basket. She has no sandwiches. Now, where should Mary look to get those sandwiches? You would say, oh, Mary should go look at Sally. Well, Mary doesn't know Sally took the sandwiches. Mary has no clue. And Mary trusts Sally. Mary trusts Sally a lot. So Sally says, oh, I didn't take your sandwiches. So Mary trusts Sally. But we know that Sally took those sandwiches. But Mary would never know. So we try to tell Mary, hey, Sally took your sandwiches. And Mary gets pissed. Sally used to give me sandwiches. Why would Sally ever take my sandwiches? As a matter of fact, Sally had 2 sandwiches, and she gave me one of her sandwiches because I didn't have any. So Mary got 1 sandwich, and Sally got 4 now. And Sally and Mary both ate the sandwich together, and Sally goes home with 3 sandwiches. And all these sandwiches are so good to Sally. But we know, as the audience, we're trying to tell Mary, hey, she took your sandwiches. But how are we going to, in any capacity, tell Mary something that she doesn't know, she didn't see, and we don't know Mary, she knows Sally though? That's what's happening. That's the reality of what's happening. You're witnessing the Sally Mary parable. That's what's happening. That's what it is. That's the reality. Why was he single? He wasn't even single. He wasn't even single. He didn't even fall off. It's crazy. That's not a fall off. Tell you what, he didn't fall off at all. He was getting concurrently 2,000, 3,000 viewers. On his latest video, he's getting about like 100,000 views. That's not a fall off, dude. He's a multi-millionaire. He didn't fall off. That's not a fall off. Don't sleep where you work either. That's the whole thing. Yeah, don't sleep where you work. Don't do that. That's the whole thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because you can't judge somebody for not knowing. You can't do that. You can't do that. If somebody was cheating on a partner, yeah, he's not a bum. He's not a bum. Not by any stretch of the word. He's getting crazy viewership. His viewership is psychotic. His viewership is Sykkuno, one might say. Let's see. Sykkuno. Big Sykkuno. What are we looking at here? Oh, yeah. This is 3 months worth of rent. So we got 18K viewers in total from this. And this is pretty good for streaming. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. Ooh. Commenting here. Let's go. Nice stream. Oh, this cute guy isn't a manipulator or something. Can now play D&D with Arcane again. It's so sad. Lee Pichu and you were my comfort streamers during my hardest times. Beyond disappointing, dude. So here on my IRL is a bad idea. Free rent money for WestJet. That's the whole thing. This is the whole thing. No comment. Well, elephant in the room. You're 30. Stop acting like a child. I want to point this out. How can you still see a dislike numbers? Yeah, I sure can. Anyways, let's keep pushing. Now, is he going to lose a lot of his following? I don't know. Let's go to Social Blade and look. Let's go look. He still has 1,000 active subscriptions. Pretty good. A little bit down right now, but, you know, all-time peak, January 2020, active remaining subs. He's got a lot of subs going on. I would love to have this kind of viewership and subs. He's doing pretty good. He's still pretty good. And then begins the downfall. I guess we'll see. Let's see. How do I see the live sub count? Let's see here. Let's see what we got going on here. Every second. He lost 10,000 subscribers so far. Okay. Interesting. Nothing bad. I just saw that you were live and want to watch. Hey, what's going on? You will too. Keep at it. I'll lose everything probably. The same fans go on TikTok defending this. I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen. Updates every second. I wish I could see before. Let's go with channel calculator. I guess you can see his estimated partner earnings and stuff like that. Daily views, daily early earnings. It's kind of sad. That's interesting. I feel like he should have more. He doesn't upload as much as me, I guess. No, you will grow. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna grow eventually. Estimated sponsor price each video. Interesting. They have this whole thing here. That's crazy. I feel like people are gonna unsubscribe from him as time goes on. I feel like that's just the reality of what will happen overall. We gotta look at other people, right? We gotta look at like a lot of people, right? I want to see if I'm here. Am I here? Am I here? Oh, me import channel URL. I kind of want to see if I'm on here. You are gonna learn. That's just life, though. That's just reality. Let's see here. That's pretty accurate, actually. That's pretty accurate. This is actually really accurate. Okay, never mind. This is really accurate. Oh my god, this is actually insanely accurate. Yeah, it's about how much I earn, actually. This is about right. This is actually right. This is actually completely correct. Yeah, that's crazy. They really spent working on these accounts. I don't know. This is actually insane. This is actually correct. You can be polyamorous, dude. You can be polyamorous. That means you've made it. I think you can just put in any YouTube channel here. You can put in any YouTube channel here. Being a terrible human being. I'll say this. A lot of people in the content creator space aren't really friends. That's just how it is. They just aren't really friends. Like a lot of people in IRS enter the chat. I report my earnings. How much Ludwig make? How much Ludwig making? Let's check on Ludwig. Let's see how much the goat making. Let's see how much he's making. How much you making? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Holy. Jesus Christ. This man's making crazy money. Oh my god. My chest. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's see burnt peanut. Now we're just pocket watching like crazy. Now we're pocket watching. Now we're just pocket watching like crazy. Let's check out burnt peanut. Burnt peanut is gonna get destroyed. He's not even gonna get canceled. He just that's just what happened. 88,000. That's about right. That's about right. Now we're just pocket watching. Now we're just pocket watching people. That's really what we're doing here. We're just horrible pocket watchers. Moist Critical will reveal how much he makes. He's still making crazy. Go ahead. Please enjoy burnt peanut. If you enjoy burnt peanut, please go watch your favorite streamer. You don't have to watch me. Please watch whatever you want to watch. Enjoy. But similarly, I mean, he has so many yes men in his circle, gets abused in nostrils and other things, and ended up how he ended recent years. You think since Sykkuno had a lot of people around saying he's amazing, so it's probably not enough criticism and people checking him? No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Right? That's not how it works. You can cheat in a polyamorous relationship if you go outside the binds of what the cheating is. Cheating isn't just sleeping with another partner. It's anything in the relationship that can be considered cheating. Is breaking the boundaries in that relationship is cheating. Anyways, if you have a lot of positive reinforcement, that doesn't mean you or yourself. You can have a bunch of yes men. You can have that. It doesn't mean the people around in his circle are even good people as well. They're fake nice people, and that's fine. That's dandy. It's just the illusion of being nice. They're not actually kind people. Actually kind people will be someone like, this is going to sound crazy. Moist Critical is somebody that's actually kind. Like, he's an actually kind person. It's an actual kind person. To an extent, Mr. Beast is doing it for publicity and showing his charity, but Moist Critical randomly, he didn't even talk about this ever. He randomly donated $2,000 to one of my friends during their streams. just because he felt like it. He never made a video about it. He just gave them $2,000 and said, "You're a good streamer." That's it. Like, I think it was like 14 months ago. Just he was randomly watching a stream and just 2,000. My friend talked about that for a month. That's it. Moist Critical never even acknowledged it. That's kind to me. Kind is doing an action and not expecting anything back from that action. That's what you do. Nice is favors. I'm going to do a nice favor for you. A kindness is an extension of oneself. Like you see messages, maybe Discord, maybe. I don't think I see anything on TikTok. They call him the living Reddit newspaper. Basically, that's what he is. That is what he is, basically. All he does is talk about stuff like that. So I'm going to listen to the rest of this whole thing right here. We're going to listen to the rest of it, by the way.
Trying to explain what's going on.
Yeah. The thing is, if I never reached out to Bao, because I didn't even reach out to Bao about you, right? I reached out to Bao about because lied behind my back to a bunch of people, and I was not okay with that. And then started lying about Bao. That's when I reached out to Bao. I became friends with her roommate, and then I was talking with a little bit back and forth, and then you came up in the topic, and then she told me you had a girlfriend, and that your girlfriend has been venting to Bao this entire time about how you gaslight her into staying. You make her feel bad anytime that she like wanted to leave because you cheated on her, and she knew that you cheated on her. She just didn't know who. Because you never told her that it was Elfie, you just told her that you cheated on her in Paris. I think. I don't know if you told her, but I knew she knew.
His girlfriend was not a streamer, by the way. Just want to point this out. Girlfriend was not a streamer.
Yeah, I did tell him.
Why? Why go through all of this trouble?
Because didn't know how to
I mean, for God's sake, if the only thing why you even stayed with her is because she relied on me for a lot of things, you can afford to take care of her for a little bit before she gets back onto her feet. Like, at least don't put her through the trouble of like telling her like, oh, like I'm still gonna be with you, like telling her that you're still her fucking boyfriend, while actively cheating on her every single day.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I should have just said how I felt.
Like, you could have just deadass, if the only thing that you were concerned about is the fact that she relied on you for things, you could have just supported her until she got back onto her feet, so she could support herself. You know?
And it wasn't just that.
Then what else?
Somehow hoping it would go back to how it used to be.
Well, I also already told you, cheating is not going to make it go back to how it used to be.
It's a lot easier to say that when
it's the truth. It's the harsh truth. Nothing is going to go back the same way that it was if you're going to cheat on someone actively.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm going to change.
You're going to change what?
That's it. Everything.
What do you mean that's it?
Just gonna change that.
You're gonna stay with her?
You're right.
But honest to God, I feel like the poor girl's been through enough. I don't think you should have to sit there and keep doing this to her. Because I was in a group chat with her while you were on stream. And this girl's absolutely fucking distraught because of the shit that you've done to her. The shit that you've put her through. Like, genuinely. Do you know how much that fucks someone up? Like, you already cheated on her once, and she decided to trust you still. She decided to stay with you, despite the fact that you already had cheated on her and admitted to it. And what do? You go onto fucking Twitter and go find the next girl to fucking flirt with. Like, if anything, honest to God, I'm not even mad at this point, I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
Yep, that's fair.
Because she's been crying to Bao about it. Bao's been sitting there, like, comforting this girl, trying to tell her, hey, maybe you should leave him. Because this isn't okay. This really isn't okay. You're putting this girl through mental strain. Every single day. That you continue to be with her. While you're sitting there having fun playing with your fucking friends. Be so honest right now, Thomas.
So you think, you might be right.
Yeah. Like, if it is money that she doesn't have, or if it's a job, or if it's family, or
I
blah blah blah
already
blah.
gave her a lot.
Yeah, well, there, exactly. Just help her back on her feet until she can support herself, and then just leave the girl alone. Because she deserves better than that. Because you cannot sit there and be like, I love her, but do all of this shit to her, and continue to let her stay in that situation.
Well, one part of that wasn't true.
What?
I mean, I think the feelings faded.
The thing
Robin, listen to me. Listen to me. Robin, I want you to listen to me. Get some two things. I want to point this out. Listen to me, Robin. I need you to listen to me. If you are financially dependent on somebody, you would not choose homelessness. You would take the abuse. Most people would take the abuse. This looks crazy. Most people would take the abuse because the other option is significantly worse. Can you hear anyone? I don't know why. I can hear her. That's about it. That is what happens with people. Have you? Yeah, you've been there. That's the reality of what's happening. That's the reality of it, man. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. It's reality. If you would do that, if you would go to the car, that's amazing. That's good. I've done, but that's good. If you would be in the car, that's great. Most people wouldn't. He's a huge content creator. Even making an Exos day. Don't ever say I look exhausted. I'm sick of this. Sorry, I'm crashing out. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. Hold on. I got really pissed angrily. I got mad immediately. I need to calm down. Give me a second. I gotta find my zen. I have bad anger issues when people say I look exhausted. I have horrible anger issues. Give me a second. Let me breathe for a second. Just give me a moment. That's the 12th time I heard I look exhausted today. It's the worst thing ever. I hate it so much. I genuinely hate it. So I'm just gonna keep going. You can't. It's very difficult to leave a situation. It's the same logic as saying, "Well, if you're homeless, just get a house." It's the whole thing. The whole thing. That came out. I know where you go to your space. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's just, man. I don't know. It's easier said than done. As you every day, and plus I have a lazy eye too. Like one of my, I just it's hard for me to keep my eyes open. I have a lazy eye, so it's just difficult for me to do that. I don't have strabismus where I'm cross-eyedness, but I do have a lazy eye. My eyes are lazy. I can't control that. I just have my eyes. You rarely get mad. I get so pissed about the. I get mad a lot, by the way. I don't know about really getting mad. I get pissed constantly. I think my neutral state is wildly pissed. I just handle my anger slightly differently, but I hate yelling. I hate yelling so much. It just happens so often. And people on the internet don't listen unless you get violently mad at them. It's so strange because they're just like, like Kim Cubs, right? Now, I could track Kim Cub's IP and approach them right now. I could do that. I could crash out and go through all this effort to use my network of people on WhatsApp to track down Kim Cubs and completely ruin. I could do that right now. It would be childishly easy to do that. It would take me $37 to do exactly that. I could do that. I could do that. But I won't. I won't, because that's unreasonable. That's unreasonable to go that far. I had no idea what the situation is. I explained the situation in the first minute of the video. So, that's the whole thing. He cheated. He admitted he cheated on his girl with a bunch of women. He's actively being predatory with a bunch of small content creators. I should just put it on the screen. I should just hold up a second. Let me just be easier. I feel like just putting it on the screen is so much easier. Hold on. This is significantly easier. There we go. Okay, now that's there. Now for the other one. There we go. Hopefully people can read. I don't know the literacy area. That may be too many big words for a lot of people. I'm not sure. The front page with this? I doubt I'd get on the front page with this. The way he talks reminds me of you. Well, considering that I'm a Midwesterner, I imagine we talk the same way in some capacity. It really gets to the point part. The lore still continues. That's just the reality of it. Would sound like an interlude. My girlfriend cheating on multiple after years while leveraging a weird single shot to get with all these women. Yeah, that's what he did. It's really bad. It's just what I'm trying to grasp here, at least what I'm trying to understand from this whole situation, what I'm trying to deboggle. Any people seeing your thumbnail? True, my thumbnail is a little crazy. My thumbnail is one of those Jamari thumbnails right now, which is just funny. Yeah, thousands of people break up every day without cheating. He could have just not cheated. It's the fact that he cheated is the big part. Like, if he didn't cheat, I'd be happy. But he cheated. He cheated. Like magnets. It's not even a cult. What do you mean by predator exactly? He purposely sought out people that viewed him as a bigger than life platform. He went after 19-year-olds and younger people, essentially, that didn't have a lot of life experience. And with his larger than life experience, used money to coerce them, essentially, into liking him and things of that variety, and using his big influence to talk to somebody who isn't prepared for dealing with that level of influence. That's the reality of it. He's 34. They were 19. That's the whole thing there. They're basically an adult. If you're 19, if you're 19, that's the whole thing. I'm happy you understood that. He's in a pedo. Got it. Just being clear, man. No, he's not a pedo. When I say PDF file or pedo, I will say that he's just a predator. I don't know how people are getting. It reminds me of the age of consent argument right now. That's the whole thing. It reminds me of the age of consent argument. It's not even a bad timeline. This is just regular people. This has been going on for years and eons and decades. This is just human nature. This is human nature. This is just regular human nature. This is just people, man. Like, it sucks. He's a horrible person. He's a horrible, horrible person. Right? We get it. We get it. Is it a good idea to put up protests against this administration? I don't think that's smart, man. That's not a good idea. That's not smart. Experience, personality, and more. Yes. 34 with a 19-year-old could have fooled me. Hey, he's legally fine. Is really where people will be at. He's legally perfectly fine. Legally, he's in the clear. And a lot of people were commenting that, oh, well, she posts images of herself lewd online, so she's asking for it. Those comments also agitate the piss out of me to a high degree, so that it is. But human nature doesn't exist because we're changing all the time. I want to believe that so bad. I want to believe that so bad. I really do. However, psychology wouldn't exist if human nature didn't exist. Right? There are certain things that humans will more than likely, at least 51% of the population do. For instance, my cat, right? Cats have a nature. My cat likes crackers. Don't know why my cat likes crackers. Cats are carnivores. My cat loves eating saltine crackers. Now, is that in a cat's nature to eat saltine crackers? No. But she does eat saltine crackers for some reason. I don't know why. No clue why. Does she hack them up sometimes? Yeah, but she does like eating saltine crackers. No idea. That's the reality of it. They play off as socially awkward to admit their friends disarm them. It's disgusting. 100%. There's a way your conscious being saying this. That's what it is. I can't believe everyone is conscious. There's no way you're a conscious being saying this. Maybe she's asking for a cute single man to DM her, not a cheating liar. So she DM'd him first, right? That people were saying, oh, she approached him first. Yeah, she approached him first. She didn't think she'd get a reply. If I messaged, I don't know, Beyonce, and I got a response from Beyonce, I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy. It's not your cat, you're his human. You're right, my bad. I'm sorry, Robbie. You're right, you got me. I'm a bit, you got me. I'm merely, there he goes. You're right. Licking strawberries, I miss my cat. See, that's the whole thing. Every creature individually is different, but on a big scale, we are okay. You should have just kept it as, hey, I failed my 3rd grade English class. What are we talking about? You should have started with that. I would have said, you're right. I should have made this easier. You should have just kept it that way. I'll be honest. They must be down bad then. It's just they think they can get it. I want you to, okay, I'll give you a better example. I'm going to pee right quick, and I'll give you a better example. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay. I was saying I was going to give an example. What was I going to give an example of? Right. So let me explain the process behind how it works, right? So let's say you are, just for the sake of argument, a huge... No, that's not... Just say you're a regular guy, right? And you're swiping through Tinder, and you're swiping through Hinge, and a girl likes you. Oh, a girl liked you on Hinge or Tinder or Bumble or something like that, right? So you keep swiping, keep swiping, keep swiping, keep swiping. Another girl likes you. Oh, that's cool. 2 girls. And just say you get 12 girls that you're all talking to. Now, one of them is more interesting than the other one. So you keep going, keep going, keep going. And you just keep talking to all these girls. You keep going, keep talking to all these girls. Easy, simple, right? Let's say that. Now, you have 2 options here. You could put all your chips into one bag and try with one girl who seems to be the best one out of the 12. Or you could keep these other options open just in case the one girl fails. Now, you're not used to having this much attention because this is your first time on a dating app. And you could potentially lose all these girls. So what do? Well, most guys, if they get more than 1 or 4 matches, they just continually talk to all the girls at once. And even when they start technically, not in a relationship, but going on dates with the girl, they still talk to the other girls just to keep it options open. Just want to keep my options open is what they want to do. Sykkuno was doing this to the extreme because thousands of girls want to be with Sykkuno. Thousands. They find him wildly attractive because he is a boy failure Asian god. He has a big following. Extend that matching to hundreds and thousands of people. Why don't girls do this? Girls do this. Just want to point that out. That's the reality of it. Everybody does. It's a regular thing. That's the reality of it. That's a very regular thing. What is this? He does talk like Deku. You just clocked. He does talk like Deku. Hey guys, I have something to explain to you. I don't really get that much attention. Yeah, he talks like Deku. Zero dimorphism? What? How does he look like a chick? You say he looks hot? Is that actually a normal thing to do? I feel like it'd be bad even if we were just even if we were just dating. That's a normal. Most people like to keep their options open if they're not actively in a if they're not actually in a relationship more so, they will just keep their options open. That's what it is. I don't know. He looks like a whole ass man. Okay. So somebody community highly trust the woman in streaming space that disarmed his victims more. He publicly appears safe around women. 100%. Oh yeah, 100%. You are 100% correct, Thicko Ram. You're 100%. You are so right about that. He does look hot. I can't deny that he does look hot. He's just a bad person. I'm not gonna. Two things can be true. It reminds me of when I told somebody, "Yeah, you're fat," and then they said, "What? You think I'm fat? No, you are fat. I don't know what to tell you. You're in a fat body. What do you mean by that?" And they say, "You think I'm ugly? No, you're just fat. I don't think you're ugly. You're just fat." Two different words. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to. You can be a bad person and look hot. You can also be fat and look good. I don't know what to tell you. I think Sykkuno is over. I think we as a society forgot the most basic lesson ever. Want to know what the most basic lesson is? Don't judge a book by its cover. That's what it is. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not even sure if looks are deceiving. It's just you just don't look at somebody and see they're attractive and think they're a good person. That's crazy. That's insane. Ted Bundy. I don't know how people found Ted Bundy attractive. I really don't. Which is when males look manly and females look. What was the guy? They look more feminine. You're right. I would give this man back shots. You're 100% correct. What about it? What if can we judge it then? What if it's a book called The Evil Book of Doom? No, you can't judge it. Let me explain this, right? If you judge a book by its cover, you'll fall into headline culture. You judging a book by its cover will make you fall into headline culture indefinitely. And you'll begin to read headlines and you'll say, hey, this is pretty easy. Okay, I know the entire story from the headline. Judging a book by its cover is simply by virtue, you as a person actively saying, I refuse to engage with this intellectually at all. That is what you're saying to me. Well, I'm not going to engage with this intellectually at all, simply by virtue of I can just judge a book by its cover. You're refusing to engage with the content intellectually. That's the issue. You're refusing to engage with it. It's insane. That's insanity to do so. Thank you for following. Wasn't bad looking, but was possibly the biggest monster past for decades. That's fair, yeah. He just has charismatic. You guys will fall for charisma too easily. That's the issue. If someone's charismatic or well-spoken, I have so many people that enjoy me in general just because I'm charismatic and well-spoken. Nothing about how I am as a person just because I'm charismatic and well spoken. I will say something with my whole chest that's pure evil, and people will listen to me just because it sounds cool coming from my mouth. That's disgusting. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you for following. People just actually do that. Like me, I don't know. I have no clue. I have no idea. People in real life do it. It's different sometimes. I am evil. Like on an objective, moralistic scale, if we look at most of the actions I commit on a day-to-day basis, I'm not the star definition of good. I just pass charisma checks all the time. Yeah, grayscale, get charisma check. I just pass charisma checks a lot. That's really it. That's really it. I just pass charisma checks. That's really it. That's all that's happening. That's it. And that's what happens with so many people. And I'm going to keep getting away with it, too. That's the worst part. I'm going to keep getting away with it. So keep getting away with it. That's what's going to happen with me. Every time. It's crazy. At zero personality growth since 2020. I'm never going to trust any content creator again. Cool. That's cool. Here goes the thing, right? Why are you trusting content creators? Yeah, Division 1 charisma check. Thank you. Thank you. I only trust Michael Reeves and Lily Pichu. You know what's crazy about that? Michael Reeves isn't even that good of a person either. Right? Like, on a really realistic note, he's an edgy, like, Filthy Frank era, edgy white guy. White Filipino man. That's what he is. Like, he's edgy. He's an edgy, white passing Filipino short man. He's a manlet. That's genuinely what he is, right? And it's not like he's a good person, right? On an objective scale, he's just fun. He's just fun. He's just a fun guy. He's fun and crazy. He's Filipino, I believe. I believe he's Filipino. Good and bad people don't exist. It depends on a more realistic scale if we use language bailing. Objectively, good and bad people do not objectively exist. Yes. I feel like it's them covering something. I'm charismatic because I like to manipulate people because it's funny. That's really, if we want to keep it a stack with you, I think telling hyperboles about situations is absolutely hysterical. Yeah, the dog launcher. That's the whole thing. Like, I know it was a joke, but like it reminds me of Papa Meat's humor. I think Papa Meat is a fun guy, but I don't think he's like SJW moralistically a good person. I think he's just fun, which is great. I don't want to be around people. I just like fun. I look for two traits in every person: funny and kind. Everything else is unimportant to me. That's it. Funny, kind. That's it. Most comedians are bad people. Most comedians are bad people. That's reality. That's just the realistic scale of how people are. Most comedians suck. Most comedians suck. That's it. That's the reality. It's so true that most comedians are just bad people. Everyone has a side of them they can't show the world. That's because they're cowards. But it's true. That is true. That is true. Kid and cannon. Same words, different words. That's what it is. Same with your debate bros. I hate debate bros. We're overly dramatic, if that makes sense then. I guess I see what you mean by there. Like forced charisma. When he went on TV in a dress. Mr. Chappelle? Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Our circle is limited to people I'm willing to leave my house for. That's how most people should be. Everybody should have their circle. You shouldn't be having content creators and treating them like you know these people. That's what it is. Constantine is a very entertaining person. How hard it is to do sometimes. It's so. I hate being nice. It's my least favorite thing to do. Thank you, John Rayleigh. Cold ones were directly associated with Filthy Frank. I think they're hilarious, but I wouldn't go for them for life advice. Joji was doing the Filthy Frank character and saying all these slurs and things of that variety. He was just going crazy in sicko mode. I wouldn't go to him for advice about things. I'm so lost. What happened? How are you confused? Not even you, Mech Boy, not you. You don't know the person. How are you confused about what's going on? Can you not read? I'm just curious here. At least most leftists advocate for positive change. Oh, how wrong you are. Oh, how wrong you are, Gray Soup. Oh, how violently wrong you are. Oh, how violently wrong you are. Oh, how to be so openly violently wrong is beautiful. I love that. I love that. I'm having an okay day. That's Gray Soup is not wrong. You yourself, you just I'm sorry. What? I'm baffled here. You said most leftists advocate for positive change? No, they don't. Most leftist big content creators don't advocate for positive change. It's not even close to true. That's not even close to true. That's not even close to true. Yeah, that's not true. That's not a true statement. That's not a true statement. Most? No, not most. What are you on about? That's not true either. If you're a big leftist content creator, you're not advocating for positive change. You're advocating for the illusion of positivity, which is fake nice. You're advocating for a bunch of stuff that's not actually getting things done. Hassan does though. I don't want to talk about Hassan here. I don't want to talk about Hassan here. I don't I don't want to talk about Hassan here. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not you think extremism is good. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that today. That's not today. That's not happening right now. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk about performative people. Listen, if you want to fall for performative people all day, fine by me. You're perfectly fine to do that. You are perfectly fine to be manipulated your entire life and be satisfied and foolish and ignorant and have room temperature IQ. You're more than welcome to do that. And I'm happy for you. And I'll clap for you as you're clapping with your little monkey paws all day, every day. You can have that happen to you all day, every single day of the week. I'll be here for you. You're great. I'm happy you want to be positive, whatever it may be. It's all good. But you're not doing change. You know what kills me? You know what kills me, right? This is the thing that agitates me, right? You know why the Montgomery bus boycott worked? Do you know why the Montgomery bus boycott worked? Because they had a mutual aid connection benefit of solidarity. Do you know what that means? That means that people didn't have to go to work because everybody had mutual aid and benefits that allowed them to boycott their jobs and boycott the bus by sitting wherever they wanted to and not moving to the back of the bus because they have mutual aid connective networks and they focus on one singular issue. They forced and drive until lawmakers and legislators actually cared about the issues. Leftists nowadays, they say we gotta focus on Palestine and we gotta stop the Ukraine war and we gotta stop this and that and we gotta do everything, trying to do everything at once, knowing we don't have the manpower or capabilities or the mutual aid network to focus on every single issue. If you all just funneled to one direct issue, it would be so much more impressive. It's the Super Saiyan argument, right? It's literally the Super Saiyan argument. Think about this. Goku has insane, massive power. He has incredible power, but he can direct that power, all that planet-destroying power, into his finger. So he can destroy somebody in front of him with that. If he just used all that planet-destroying power and spread it out, you may say he can destroy a planet, but if somebody can survive a planet-destroying attack and he launches a planet-destroying attack and it doesn't fully hit the person, then the person's going to survive. So he has to condense that power into a singular point. Condensing your power into a singular point is how you get progress done. You see the illusion of progress and you think you're satisfied with the illusion of progress. That's what agitates me. You're satisfied with the illusion of progress. You think you're doing something by putting a black square or saying hashtag Black Lives Matter or we should march for George Floyd when you're not doing anything. You're accomplishing zero things all the time. So they don't advocate for positive change. They advocate for the illusion of positive change. And you're falling for it because you love headlines, because you're simple. You're a child. That's what it is. It's disgusting. Stupid. It's so childish to have this mindset. That's why you keep getting manipulated. That's what you get. You love being confused. You love getting manipulated. It's your favorite thing. It's your favorite thing to be manipulated. You love it. You say, well, I feel like I'm doing something important. I feel like I'm doing something great. I feel like, because you only care about how you feel. You don't care about what's actually happening. You only care about how you feel. This disgusts me. This is bad. This is nasty. This is sick. You don't actually care about real results. You care about how you feel at the current moment. Hence why you don't care about drama for more than 10 seconds. It's disgusting. It's weird. It's such a weird mindset to have. It's a stupid weird mindset. It's a childishly ignorant and infantile mindset to have in a real world where we need positive and active change, when we actually need things to get done, where people need to actually have responsibilities and need things to happen. But no one does that because they would rather suck on the thumb of the hand that feeds them instead of bite it and retaliate in the real world, because they want to be complacent in systems that actively ask for their disestablishment. That's what they ask for. You want this because you are complacent. The reason why I'm not concerned about an American Revolution ever, I'm never going to be concerned about American Revolution in any capacity, is because nobody in any capacity, nobody has the strength to actually stop using DoorDash. Stop going to work. No one has the strength to do that. No one has the strength to stop doing the things that grant them benefit in life. Well, I'm not going to stop shopping at Walmart because there's only a Walmart around here. Well, I'm not going to stop doing this because I got to take care of myself. Your selfishness is ruining the lives of the future of the earth. That's the reality of what's happening. And you act like you're doing change with your nonsense hashtags, with making videos about this specific issue. If we focus on every issue at once, if you don't like this, you have to not like this as well. I need to see active change. I need to see you actively saying bad things about this company. I need you to do that. Focus on one thing for 6 seconds in your life. Stop trying to be overstimulated with your positive advocacy and actually focus on one thing. You don't want to focus on a singular thing. The reason that's a big issue I have with the No Kings protest, because there's so many different things. This is about Palestine and Trump and the Epstein files and everything. We can't focus on a singular thing for more than 10 seconds so nothing gets accomplished. Why are we still not focusing on Epstein? That's very important. I think that's a very big issue. That's a wildly big issue, but nobody's focusing on Epstein. No one cares about that. No one says Epstein's the biggest thing ever, so we focus on something else. Trump is in war right now with Iran. We need to focus on oil and gas. We should focus on that. That's important. Oh, we got to focus on Palestine. Well, Palestine's still going on. Nobody's talking about Palestine for a while. What's going on with Palestine? What's happening there? Ukraine and Russia are still at war. For a whole 2 weeks, we were very interested about that. Now we're on the Sykkuno thing. And now the Sykkuno thing is big drama going on. Here's the whole thing. There's so much going on, but you don't focus on anything. You have nothing. You have nothing. You don't care about anything. You just care about how you feel in that exact moment because it keeps you distracted long enough to make it feel like you're actually just doing something. It's disgusting. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's a sad thing. It's disgust. It's so sad. It's depressing. And this Sykkuno situation, it's bad, right? It's horrible. He is objectively a predator, but you're so confused about terms and definitions. You think when I say predator, I mean, well, he's a PDF file. He's a pedo. That's disgusting. He's nasty. No, I'm talking about he is taking advantage of younger people who don't have the ability to think at a high comprehensive level and not know that they're being manipulated by somebody at a higher influence level than them, so they're being confused by that. That's what's happening in this situation. He's disgusting also because he's cheating on his partner. Well, he's not doing anything illegal. He's not doing any crimes. He's being morally irreprehensible. Morally irreprehensible is what he's being. That's what he's doing, and it sucks. And cheaters never get anything bad happening to him. What, you mad because he got play and women want to talk to him? I'm not mad that he got play and women want to talk to him. I'm mad that he's unfaithful. He's cheating on a woman, ruining her mentally. He's ruining the trust in other people. That's what I'm destroying with. That's the reality of it. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the problem. And you're confused by him as a human being. You're confused by him. You see him and you see, well, he's attractive. He's a good-looking anime guy. I don't see how he could possibly do this. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm confused by this. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's what's bad about it. That's the worst part about this entire thing. It's disgusting. And you want to act like you're actually making progress by doing all this fake positive advocacy stuff. It's so agitating. It reminds me of those people that say, well, I love trans people. They're so powerful and strong and correct, but I would never be trans. I couldn't be trans. It's just not for me. Okay, I didn't ask you if you could be trans. We're not asking for that. Well, I could never date a trans person. I didn't ask about your dating preferences, ever. I never asked about that. Who cares if you would never date a trans person? I don't. I don't care if you would never date a trans person. Why are you reducing them down to what you would do with them? Why are you doing that? Are they only an object of sexual admiration? Is that what you gain from that? It's the same exact thing to me. It's the same exact mindset to me of those people that want to feel like they're doing some positive and active change where they're doing bumpkus. You're accomplishing nothing. You have actively accomplished 0 things. It's disgusting. Weirdo, just completely weirdo. I hate it so much. It hurts my brain. It hurts my chest. I want people to actually think for 6 seconds, but that's not going to happen. I don't have the sphere of influence. People don't like hearing about themselves whenever I do a rant like this. No one cares. No one cares. And the people that do care are already working on themselves. So they say, everybody's got to hear this. This guy's speaking the truth. This is amazing. And I'm not trying to talk to those people. You know who I'm trying to talk to? The idiots. The people that are going to scroll past the video. Those are the ones I want to talk to. I want to talk to those people that scroll past the video. That's who I want to talk to. I want to speak to those people specifically because they're the worst of the bunch. I need to be like Jesus. Speak to the lawyers and the brothel workers and the tax collectors and the worst of them because the last need to be the first. Very Christian mindset. Very good to have in the Bible, but it's never interpreted correctly. The last needs to be the first. And the idiots are last because they're the easily manipulated. Those are the ones that need the most attention. You need to pay attention to the people in the back of the class that don't know what's going on in the issues. Those are the ones you have to take care of. Those are the ones you have to have the most important factors in because they're the ones that are going to get led by idiots. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's dumb. It's dumb. Oh my God. It's those people on the daily. Listen, you're not gonna convince me to like leftists. You're not gonna convince me to like leftists. I'm like mostly left leaning on a lot of stuff, but true leftists piss me off. Have you heard of Bonnie drama? No. Are supposed to take care of me? Never in your life. You're never getting anything from me. This type of people are horrible and cold. He was my hero when I was a kid. Just now, as a guy, my mom divorced him when I was still a teenager. I'm happy that your mother left that situation. I'm very happy for you. That's outstanding. Cheating is morally reprehensible and is quite clearly turning my family inside out at the moment. I will never understand how cheating isn't a deal breaker for most people. It's because people think they can change. People think they can not even just change. It's the fact that beyond changing, it's the fact that people think that because cheaters can change. Cheaters can change. I do agree cheaters can change. What I'm saying is that people think that they can change the person. Someone disagreeing with them is active violence. Yeah, Stargazer, you're so right. You're so right. Sorry, Poe. I apologize. What even is the difference between being left-wing and being a leftist? I think leftists just piss me off. You give me a bit of hope. I try my best. Like, is it a refusal of changing your mind? I don't know. I think it might be that. Generally, left-wing means you agree with most left-leaning things. Leftist is, I don't know. I know the term leftist piss me off. I just don't like leftists. I don't really know the difference. People say they're just between liberals and leftists or something. To be quite real with you, I don't really know. I just know leftists piss me off. That's all I know. And maybe I should research it a bit more. Maybe I'm causing my own downfall, but it just pisses me off. Too much of anything is a bad thing. That's true. That is true. So I have so many issues with people not getting outside takes or outside opinions. I'm not saying listen to wildly extremist people. I'm saying listen to level-minded people on both sides would be good. Would be nice. It's what it is. I want to listen to the rest of Sykkuno's yapping, by the way.
You should just let her go. Instead of just sitting her there, wasting her time.
Okay, well, anyway.
And also, why'd you get on a call with me when right now she's upset? I know she lives with you.
I already talked to her.
Yeah, you should
And
be
I
there
told
to.
her I'm going to talk to you first. And
You should be there to comfort her. She's the one that you cheated on.
no, I'm going to be doing that. I just wanted to settle this first.
This is not settled. I'm beyond upset with you. Like, genuinely beyond upset with you.
I mean, that's fine. By settled, I mean like that's it. Like
What's it?
probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
What is why? I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still
What?
talk to me and be like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for second chances. But I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That
Okay, let's. All right, maybe I didn't hear this part. Hold on. This is. Hold on. Hold on. Something's wrong about this. Hold on. Let's. Hold on. Hold on. Did you guys hear that? Did we all just hear that? I want to tally the class on that. Hold on. This is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. What? I'm. Hold up a second. Can we? He was with his girlfriend for about 4 years. Hold up a second. This is. He's still with his girlfriend, by the way. Let's let's listen to that again. Let's listen to that again. She's 19. Yeah, she's trying to keep. She's 19. Sykkuno's 34. So let's listen to this. I'm always there for second chances, is what she said. So let's listen.
Probably never talking again.
you and me?
He said probably never talk again. I'm trying to turn this up as loud as possible. He said probably never talk to you again.
By settled, I mean like that's it. Like
What's it?
Wait, who is the girl on the call? This is the girl that Sykkuno was cheating on his girlfriend with. This girl. She is one of the many people Sykkuno was cheating on with. So let's listen to this. 19 and 34. Don't say 40. That's crazy. 34. Let's do some real ages here. All right. Let's go on.
probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
What is why? I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still
What?
talk to me and be like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for second chances. But I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's that.
Okay. Okay, so this is concerning. That right there, that I'm gonna listen to the rest of this, but I'm gonna go back to that part and I'm gonna explain why it's concerning.
There are a lot of girls that are upset with you, by the way, because Alfie's not the only one that has hit me up.
Yeah, that sounds like you've heard things.
Yeah, and you lied to me a lot about that too. A lot. Because how big was the roster again?
I don't think I ever had one of those.
I mean, maybe not at the same time, but you sure do hop around.
Suppose so.
Yeah. All I care about right now is that he's okay. Keep me
Yeah.
updated on that.
I don't know if that's a possibility.
You can keep me updated on how she's doing. You can keep me updated on when she moves out, because I don't think she should be living with you anymore.
I don't think you need me to do that.
I mean, yeah, I care about her. Like,
Yeah, she can do that.
True. I'll just reach out to her then. But, yeah, no, just... Like... You go talk to her. She needs you right
No, hold up a sec. I'm not. No, hold on. You guys are easily fooled. Listen to me. I need you guys to listen to me for 1 second. I need you guys to listen to exactly what she just said, because you guys are so easily manipulated, and it almost pisses me off how easily you guys are manipulated. I need you guys to listen to me. The girl on the call wants to keep a channel of communication open to Sykkuno. Still, despite the fact of everything, she wants to keep a channel of communication open. Want to know why she wants to keep a channel of communication open? So she can still have a chance with Sykkuno. Do you understand? Do you understand that? Are you grasping that she still likes Sykkuno despite exposing him to everybody? Are you aware of that? Because you know what's killing me? It's the fact that people are like, well, good on her for doing this. No. She just... he even said, well, you can just reach out to... Can't you reach out to her about that? I feel like you should just reach out to her. And she was upset. She got upset. She said, I do care. Yeah, I care about her. That is fake sisterhood. And I'm not even... I was with her up until that. I was with her up until that last bit. I was fully with her up until that. She still wants to do that. No. She was not Sykkuno was not in a relationship with a 19-year-old for 4 years. Sykkuno was with another girl and cheated with a freshly 19-year-old girl, is what I'm saying. That's what happened. So that's what it is. You're not really understanding. She isn't manipulating. No, she's not manipulating. She's not manipulating. She wants to still talk to Sykkuno because she wants to see him change. Because she likes Sykkuno. Because Sykkuno is still somebody she has a deep connection to. That's what it is. Yeah, chat's just got it wrong. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, you're right, Starzy. She doesn't know any better. And that's the thing. She's still young, and this is why she's so. This is why Sykkuno can manipulate all these women. It's because they're just like her. They're young. They're like, oh, Sykkuno's so hot and things of that variety. This is the issue, right? That's the thing. She's literally recording him confessing and releasing it. Yeah, but guess what's gonna happen? You just demonize people loving people. I refuse to. I deal with people like this. Why would I demonize people? Why would I demonize? That's ridiculous. She's young, inexperienced, and vulnerable. That's true. She is. That's what it is. I refuse to demonize people like that because I'm not a psychopath. I refuse. It's so I can still be picked up. It is. And it's not that she's a bad person for doing that, because she just loves him. She just really loves him. That's real. That's life. That's so real. It's why people go back to abusers. It's why people still talk to their dad even after they may have been attacked by their father, whether it be physically or provocatively. It's that mindset. It's what happens. It's real. It's a real thing. She's young. Is she 18 plus? He has money, power, fame, and influence. Essentially that. That's what it is. Famous people are broken too. They are broken. Yeah, it doesn't just because you're not. You can be famous regardless. Her vibes have always been botched. It's not even her vibe. It's just she's young. She's just young. That's it. She's just young. And the more she grows, hopefully she'll learn this mindset. But it's just, that's all I gotta say about that. That's what I gotta say. Let me tell you a story. Tell you a story real fast. This is very important. A little story I want to tell it for you. When I was 24, it was a 20-year-old I was talking to. Not 24. I was wildly just more manipulative than I am now. Still pretty manipulative now, but 24, I was much more wildly manipulative, right? And there was this girl who I knew no matter what I did, I'd get back with her. So what I would do is I'd break up with her just like every week. Break up with her every week. We talked for a little bit, and she said, I'm not going to sleep with you unless we are together. And I said, okay, I guess, bye. And so I break up with her because I didn't want to be with her. I expressed to her countless times, I don't want to be with you, but I'll date you if that. I would just straight up tell her, I don't want to be with you, but I'll date you if that means we can sleep together. She said, one day, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that in you. She was younger. Maybe she cared about being a mother to me in some capacity, but I didn't care about that because I was wild and young. Didn't really care about that. And then, one day, she finally found a partner, finally found somebody. And I, knowing I could definitely get her to break up with her boyfriend and just be with me again one more time, blocked her on everything. She crashed out crazy. She appeared at my house, all this stuff. And she said, why'd you block me on everything? Just because I got a boyfriend, we can still be friends. I said, we can't be friends. You need to stop communicating with me. We stopped all channels of communication. And she's very happy now. She's very happy in her relationship, and she's completely happy. Never leave she was 20 and I was 24. Never leave a avenue of communication in that variety. Many of you know that when I was younger, I was very mentally abusive to like two women I was with. I was with one girl I was mentally abusive when I was 16. And then I was mentally abusive when I was like I think 22. 22 I was mentally abusive to my partner. That's just a reality. It's very reality, but I grew as a person, and that's reality, right? That's the reality. That's the reality of the situation. New Lord, I feel like this is very known about me. I was mentally abusive to two of my exes. That's the reality of the world. That's just life. That's real. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna say, well, I was never mentally abused. No, what's up? No, what's up? That's real. It's on my channel. I have a whole channel. I have a whole video. Where's it at? Oh my God, it's like right here. Where's it at? It's right here. It's just right here. The video's right here. I have a whole video about it. I was mentally abusive. That was the whole thing. I made a whole video about it. I explained the situation, and I explained the whole thing. I've already told everything I've done. Oh, sorry. I got to get this off the screen for a second. Hold on. I'm sorry about this. You can't really see anything. I already made a video about this. I was an abuser. I already talked about it. We went over this. We went over this already. We already went over this. This is not new information. It's right on my YouTube channel. I could literally post it as the new. I had it posted for a while as a channel. That's what it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's ridiculous. People are like, "Well, you're a liar." No, I'm manipulative. I'm not a liar. There's a big difference. There's a big difference in those two things. I'm manipulative. I'm not a liar. Two very different things. 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds are too young. You have to want to do better. People don't want to do better. I don't think Sykkuno wants to do better, to be quite honest with you. He has too big of a following, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of people are going to still follow him. Let's check out Sykkuno's. Let's see here. Let's go to Sykkuno. He losing subscribers? Nope. Not losing anything. This brother's not touched right now. This brother's still not touched. He's still not touched. Put the burnt peanut there. Still not touched. No, I'm married. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm not gonna check up on anybody. I'm not doing that. Still pretty good. I don't think people are gonna unfollow him on YouTube. I think he's gonna maintain his. Here goes the thing. Okay, here goes the important thing. Right, I'm gonna point this out. This is really important. This is probably the most important thing I'm gonna say about this whole situation. So listen up right quick. He's probably not going to face a crazy amount of downfall from this, even if a bunch of people come out about it, right? He's probably not going to. I imagine he'll lose. He'll still remain above 1 million subscribers, and he'll still probably maintain around 1,000 concurrent viewers. He still will be successful in the most traditional sense. He will still be successful. That's what's important, because he already had his technical fall off point. He already had his technical fall off point already. That already happened for him, right? So it's not really going to happen in the way people think. It's not going to happen. He is 34. He is 34. He is 34. So he's not really going to face a crazy amount of stuff, to be quite real with you. He's not going to face the biggest parts of the backlash. He's not really going to face, right? I unsubbed a few minutes ago. I see. I still feel like the majority of people are probably, I unsubscribed. Good. I'm proud of you. I'm happy you unsubscribed. But this is going to be really important. Most of your favorites suck ass. So most of your faves suck. Like, legitimately, a lot of your faves suck. You want to know how I know people are very, and this is going to sound messed up. I don't mean specifically you, but this is how I know a lot of people are really performative with their outrage. I want to bring up somebody. Let me see here. We done here? We're done here. I want to bring up somebody.
Yeah, okay.
That I hate with my chest. I want to bring up somebody that I hate with my whole chest. This man right here. Seth the Programmer. Seth the Programmer is a horrible person. I think Seth the Programmer is a horrible person. He still gets collaborators and sponsors and a bunch of people. I think Seth the Programmer is a horrible, horrible person. Now, he has a second channel as well, where he posts and streams and makes a bunch of money off this stuff. He still makes a bunch of money. He streams on it. He does this. And Seth the Programmer, there was a whole thing where he got exposed. He got exposed it was 3 years ago. He got exposed by a whole thing. People were talking about their story with him and stuff, how he got canceled and stuff like that. And he got a bunch of allegations, and all the allegations were true. Everything that happened to him was true. And people didn't care because they only want his power scaling stuff. I feel like the same thing that happened to Seth the Programmer is going to happen to Sykkuno, where he's going to have a little bit of a fall off, maybe like 200,000 loss. And then he's going to take a little bit of a break and come back stronger than ever, saying, guys, I changed and I did better and all this stuff. Because this is super important. And I mean this with my whole chest. I don't want to dog on you guys. But I want to be real with you for a second. Can I be real with you for a moment? Can I just be real with you? Accountability should be insignificant for you guys. Let me explain what I mean, because you're not going to understand what I mean unless I explain it to you. Accountability should be insignificant for you guys, because you don't know these people. Accountability only matters for the people directly affected by the person's actions. If I apologized for running somebody over with my car, and I said, guys, I'm sorry for running them over with my car, but I didn't apologize to the person directly, it's a worthless apology. I'm apologizing to my echo chamber. If Sykkuno apologizes, it needs to be directly to his girlfriend who he's cheating on. We are not going to get the answer for that. Learning about the personal lives of all these people, we're not meant to know this amount of personal lives. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. That it's disgusting. It's disgusting. He will still have it. That's what it is. It sucks. That sucks. He still's gonna make money and still has a platform. It's not like he's gonna disappear. He's still gonna have his money and his platform. He's still gonna have that. That's not gonna go away magically. He's still gonna have all that. That's the reality. It is just lip service, because the apology is kind of worthless when you really think about it. The apology is kind of worthless. right? Like it doesn't really matter. Like Sykkuno's still gonna have his people. People are gonna still fight. I'll ask you this: is he unattractive now that he's exposed? Is he less sexy somehow? Did that happen? Is he somehow less sexy? He's just a bad person. That's it. He's still just as attractive. Spiritually, yes. So before he was spiritually unattractive, but you thought he was spiritually attractive, but now that you know this, you're saying, oh, he's spiritually attractive. That's not going to change a lot of people's mindset on the physical aspect, because this is important, right? Would you this is important. I mean this for most people. He would cheat on me. He would never be with you in the first place. I'm gonna be so honest with you. He'd never be with you in the first place. So let me explain something with you. Would you rather be abused by somebody ugly or somebody hot? No, seriously. Who would you rather be abused by? Somebody ugly or somebody hot? So, neither. No. You have to make a choice between being abused by somebody ugly or somebody hot. Who would you rather pick? You can't say neither. Obviously, nobody wants to be abused. Obviously. But who would you rather be abused by? Someone ugly so people are on my side. Starzy, you're thinking with your brain. Hold on, wait. Somebody just said a real answer. Somebody ugly so people can be on my side is... Hold on. Somebody using their brain. Somebody thinking with their left and their right brain. Someone just used 100%. There's nothing I can like about them. So you would be with somebody ugly? So you would be with somebody ugly is what I'm saying, what I'm hearing. You would be with an ugly person? Is that what I'm hearing? I'd be single. I am permanently single. Lookism. Very lookism. Oh, it's so lookism. You can't win against pretty privilege. You can't. That way the recovery rebound is damn magical. They're going to say, well, the last person you're with is so ugly, but this person is way better. I'd rather not be abused. No one wants to be abused. Obviously, no one wants to be abused. No one wants this. But think of this for a second, if you will. People are more likely to fall for the halo effect, where they look at somebody attractive and think they must be a good person because they're attractive. My answer, obviously somebody hot. I would obviously get abused, but obviously hot. 100%. Before the accusations, did someone say lookism? Silverclaw. Someone say lookism? Someone say a manhwa that I read? I'm waiting for lookism to end so I can actually read it. But if users ugly, at least I won't think back to anything about that bastard. You still you still, even if they're ugly, you're still gonna look at the good things. That's the crazy part. Because even if they're ugly, you're still gonna look at them in a higher light. Because I've seen it. And I don't mean to dog on Maximilian dude. And he's not an abuser, by the way. Maximilian dude is not an abuser. But Maximilian dude is ugly. I hate to say this. I really hate to say this. I really hate to say this. This is gonna sound so messed up. This is gonna be. I gotta show you what this is gonna sound messed up. I hate that I'm bringing him up. And he's a cool guy. He really is a cool guy. I have no beef with him at all. But Maximilian dude, who would you rather get abused by and cheated on? And this is gonna sound crazy. Remember, Maximilian dude didn't do anything, right? I just want to know, which would you rather pick? I hate to do this, because Maximilian dude isn't even that bad looking of a guy. But who would you rather, right? Who would you? I just want to ask. Yeah, to be like, if you had to choose, if you had to pick, This is a Twitter level hypothetical. I just gotta ask, man. Cause think about it, man. Okay, all right. Let's do something crazier, right? Let's do something crazier. I'll do something, and this is gonna be even worse in hindsight when I think about it. This is gonna be even worse in hindsight when I think about it. This is gonna be way worse. This is way worse in hindsight when I'm thinking about it, but I don't care because I can see that it's gonna be a mistake when I do it, and I don't care because I think it'd be funny for regardless. Okay, who would you rather get cheated on with, right? Okay, just be honest. Be honest. Would you rather have Quasimodo who would you rather have cheat on you? Like be honest here. Be honest. Who would you rather have who would you rather have cheat on you? Who would you rather have cheat on you? I just want to know. Who would you rather have cheat on you? I just want to know who would you rather. I just want to know, right? I just need to know, right? But let's say they act exactly the same. No. They act exactly the same. You gotta go back to Quasimodo after you heal. Like, think about this. Right? Like, really be honest with yourself. Quasi gonna throw that back out. I need to have that conversation. Really good person. So if he did it once, I at least I could give him grace. So you're willing to forgive him. Because why did he cheat? You now find the fault in yourself? I mean, the moment he tries to abuse me, I just stop and show people his picture and understand why I break up with him. You guys are so manipulative. Hold on, wait. You guys are now choosing to abuse ugly people as a response to my question. Wait, hold on. Now you guys are worse than the people. Your response is to abuse ugly people because you know people wouldn't trust the ugly person, thus reinforcing my point. You reinforce my point because nobody would trust the ugly person. So you're reinforcing my point. You're reinforcing my point that nobody would trust the ugly person. You're proving my point. You're proving the point of what I'm getting at. You're saying why would you? You're saying, oh, you guys are so evil. Look at your evil. You guys are evil. Look at you being evil for good reason, I think. I think it's good reason to be evil right now. So you're saying the reason you would date the ugly person is so people would believe they abused you. You are so messed up. You're so messed up. That's crazy. You guys are so messed up. You're honest though. I like that. Though. I rock with it because it's honest. Yeah, it's who you would rather be abused by. Yeah, I'm with you though. I'm with you. No, I'm with you. Someone redeem the death stare. Someone redeem a death stare? Hold on. Someone redeem a death stare. Somebody redeem a death stare. You are a penny on a Fortune 500 company's payroll. Get it twisted. Your life is meaningless and nobody cares about you. Get it twisted. Nobody's actually going to care about what you're going through. Get it twisted. Your friends don't check up on you because they're actually sick. You're in a depressive mood. Get it twisted. You should do your laundry because you actually hate yourself and you would feel better, but you're not going to because you're not worthy of doing your laundry. Get it twisted. Get it twisted. Your parents deserve to actually do that to you. Get it twisted. Get it twisted. Why haven't you gone to the gym yet? Is it because you think you're a self-loathing piece of garbage? Get it twisted. Get it twisted. Get it twisted. Get it twisted. All right, somebody redeemed the death stare. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to let you know that somebody redeemed the death stare. So, yeah. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Back to the important conversation. Thank you for redeeming the death stare. That's more painful than I expected. God, I'm crying. Sorry, get him off the screen. Sorry about that. Somebody redeem the death stare. Did you have a PowerPoint ready? Bro, stop explaining my life. For the death stare? No, I got a PowerPoint ready for other stuff. My fees. I just think, okay, man. Right, you guys are so honest though. I survived. I'm just proud of you. Have I preferred to be abused by a beautiful, and what would I choose? But at the end, both of them were ugly. Yeah, at the end, both of them were ugly. But I'm just asking, what would you like? Think about it. Like, really think about it. Like, really, really think about it. Like, just you got to be honest with yourself, right? You got to be honest. He's explaining my life too mythic. I know my audience. I know what you are. I know what you are. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, when are you not attractive enough when someone's abusing you? I'm just saying. Getting it twisted right now. Give me a second. I'm happy you could. I'll let Quasimodo do more than just abuse me. All right, hold up a second. Who's objectively ugly? Let me see here. Let me think. Who's objectively ugly? This is gonna be kind of messed up. Let me see here. I'm just, I'm just curious here. That's cool. At least he can sing. JJ can sing. You know what? That's probably not a good example. That's probably not a good example. Me, for sure. For sure. I'm a little bit of a bully. I'm a little bit of a bully for sure. I'm 100% a bully. I am a bully. Yeah. I'm a bully. Who would you rather get cheated on with? Who would you rather cheat on you? I'm just curious. You let me know. Which one? Just want to know. I just want to know which one? Just which one? A Greek god X? Who's Greek god X? Who? Who is this guy? I like him. Is he a bad person? I kind of like him. He's kind of nice. He looks kind of pudgy. I like him. The painful experiment. I just, I just want you to be honest with yourself, man. I just wanna recognize. There's something about you. There's something about you, girl. He's gonna steal your bait, but Chris Cross said, "Don't get it twisted." I just wanna, as a woman, I just wanna be so real right now. Let me just. Like, and that's the problem. People are gonna still vibe with Sykkuno. Like, people will still vibe with Sykkuno, bro. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Who is he? Man, he's just some anime cute anime boy that cheats on women. Yeah. Yeah, that's the reality of it though. That's just how it is. You're right. I'm not remembering that what the details. You're right. How could I be so stupid? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'll be over it in about an hour. Is Greek God X a bad person? He seems pretty chill. Like I don't. There's something I should hate about him. He went on Mega Incel. Oh, that's a little depressing. We need a sexier Asian streamer to replace him. And that's why I vouch for my friend Koji. We need to work on getting my friend Koji to become the next stream. Let me show you my friend Koji. We need to get my friend Koji as the next big streamer. That's what we need to do. Hold on. Let me show you this man. If we can just focus for a second. We need to get this will be the next sexy Asian. We can get this guy. We can get Koji. We can get this guy. We can get Koji. This is my friend Koji. If we can get Koji, let me pull up Koji on the other stream too. Hold on. Let me get these images off the screen. If we can get my boy Koji, we can just get him. We need to get him. That's what we need to do. We need to get my friend Koji to start streaming. Right? We need to get my friend Koji to start streaming. He makes miniatures for a living. That's his kind of his thing. So we need to get. He's gonna be the next one. This is my goat. We need to get him up there. This is my goat Koji. He's basically right. Yeah, he's perfect. Perfect human. He looks like Moist Critical in an alternate time. Like, god damn it. Asian Moist. That's funny. I appreciate that. He's got no allegations. I can vouch for his character. He's a good man. We get him. What does he stream on? We don't know yet. We'll figure that out later. We gotta get him streaming. We gotta get him streaming. We gotta get him streaming. That's the issue. Call him up. He's at work right now. But with that being said, I gotta make videos for my second channel. So know what Koji looks like. That's funny. So I'm gonna go. They already want to watch. I'm happy you guys already want to watch Koji. That's good. That's good. I want you to keep that energy when I bring him up again, because I'm gonna figure it out. We'll figure this out. So what I'm gonna do is get my second videos going. I need to get my second channel up. So I have to work on my second channel stuff. I want to stream on the other platform. So hear me out. Hear me out. Here's what I'm gonna do. No, hold up a second. Wait, hold up a second. Hold on. You can let Coach G, man, but hold on. I didn't say I was leaving you. Hold on. Wait. Should I stream the? Because I'm streaming a game. Should I stream the game here, or should I just go offline and stream the game and play the game? Not sure what I should do. The game? Let me. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys decide before I get off. Hold up. I'm gonna let you guys decide. If you guys don't want to watch it, then I'm playing it by myself. So I'm gonna show you the game. I need you guys to give me your honest opinion about the game. All right, I'm gonna ask because I'm gonna just ask. Give me 1 second. I don't like streaming to like 10 people. It's kind of boring. So hold up a second. 1 second, because I'll have to change up my title and stuff too. Give me 1 moment. So hear me out. Hold on. Because if I play the game, I need you guys to promise to join the stream when I reset the stream. I need you guys to promise that. Because I'm not going to play the game and then you guys just disappear. Hold up a second. I got to get these off the screen. I got to get these off the screen. Okay, hold up a second. I do. Hold up a second. Hold on. This is the game. Hold up a second. I'm going to show you the game. I'm gonna rush the game. Start the game up. Start the game. Hold on. I'd probably hit it right, honestly. Let me see. Hold on. I'd probably get refractory more than fire, wouldn't I? Oh, this is difficult to look at. Right. Okay, hold up a second. Hold on now. This is on my wish list too. I'm trying to get in the beta test right now. Okay. So this is the game. All right. All right. Kind of like Slay the Spire. No, it's a hack and slash co-op. Yeah, it's not like Slay the Spire. This is not like Slay the Spire. It's a hack and slash co-op roguelike where you get a bunch of things. So I gotta ask the question. You're in? Frosty's in. Okay, we got one thing. It is Dynasty Warriors Revolved. Gonna lurk? Okay. Wanna place yourself? That one Zelda game? Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors. Come on, hit me. It's a very good style. 99 Nights? You just pulled something in my brain. I actually have 99 Nights downloaded on the game. I have 99 Nights 1 downloaded, and I can't find 99 Nights 2 anywhere. You're in? Okay. All right. I also have Pet Minis 2. Capanese, if you're curious. Capanese. Kapanes. It's Japanese, but with a K. Capanese. I guess I need first 99 Nights stream would go so dope. Dude, nobody will watch it. Nobody will watch 99 Nights, dude. Nobody will watch that. I tried. I have plans, but they can wait. Talented far, do you mean empathetic and kind? He is very empathetic and kind. Hold up a second. Let me fix my thing. Okay, so we're down for this game. Okay, so now, hear me out. Now, if we're down for the game, I need you guys to do me a favor. I'm not going to reload my Twitch. My Twitch doesn't need to be reloaded because I can update the title on Twitch. That's easy. Twitch, that's easy. Now, YouTube, my YouTube people. I literally have to restart the stream on YouTube because I need 2 separate streams. So, I'm going to ask my YouTube people, will you stick around if I reset the stream? Or do I just got to update the titles and worry about that later? I feel like, you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to literally not reset the stream. I'm just gonna update the titles right now because I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I just don't trust you. I'm just gonna keep the scream up. I'm just gonna keep the. I just realized I'm asking a dumb question. I'm asking a dumb question. It's the funniest option. I'm 100% positive that if I reset the stream, people are gonna just leave. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna reset the stream. Hold up a second. I'm gonna do. How does this look on vertical actually? Oh, it looks pretty good on vertical. Okay, I'll keep that up. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. I also have abandonment issues. I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna keep the stream up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep the stream up. I'm gonna update my titles. I'm just going to update my titles. Hold on. 1 second. If I update my titles, nothing bad's gonna happen. All right. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna update my titles. That way, when I update my titles, people will say, "Oh, I see. So he was playing this instead," and then it will be easier for me. It would just be easier for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. What's up, dude? How's it hanging? Now I gotta change up my titles. I'm changing my titles up. Hold on, I'm changing my titles up. I'm doing everything in my power to make this just as easy as possible. This transition will be the easiest transition on earth. Okay, that's good. Now that's good. Now I'm gonna change it to gaming. Right? I'm gonna change this to gaming. And then change it to tiers of metal. Now the game's gonna update. And now you guys can't say that I lied to you. Right? Now you guys can't say that I lied to you. Now I'm gonna lose a bit of viewership. I suspected this. I know what you are. The dog walking into the tavern again. When did I say that? Wait, when was this? I don't remember that. When did I say that? When did I say that? Maybe I'm dumb. I might be dumb. I'm sorry. And blow for money on the side. Sometimes you gotta do that. I do got goldfish memories sometimes. When was this? When was it? When the dog walked into Waffle House? Are you talking about when the dog walked into Waffle House? What do you mean? When was this? Tell me how long ago it was, because I do a lot of stuff a lot of the time. And not even goldfish memory. If a bunch of events happen to me all at once, I'm not gonna remember one specific event. A lot of stuff happens to me. Which one? There's so many. That could be so many things. That could be so many things. I go to the bar a lot. That could be so many times. That doesn't specify it at all. You was at the bar. That one time was funny. That could be so many things. That doesn't narrow it down at all. That doesn't narrow down anything. Getting rage baited? No. So remember how you made the vid? You're right. How you supposed to? I'm not getting rage baited. It's just I don't remember. That's fair. I mean, it's honest that I don't remember. I'm just stupid. I'm just not smart enough to remember. You're right. I'm not smart enough to remember. You got me. I'm not smart enough to remember. You're not wrong. How am I supposed to remember you made the vid? You're referencing the video. You're referencing the video. You're referencing something that I'm supposed to remember. You're the one who told me about it. You're supposed to tell me what I don't know. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Explaining something to me. Explain it to me. Tell me the situation. And then who remembers anything? I try. You know, people don't remember their childhood. Did you know that? Most people don't remember their childhood. Didn't even know that. Most people don't remember their childhood. That's a crazy. See a thing. See a thing. When, well, tell you what. I'll tell you a bar story. How's that? What game is this? This is called Tears of Metal. It's called Tears of Metal, actually. It's called Tears of Metal. I can tell you a bar story if you want that. Would you like a funny bar story? I could do that. Would you like a funny bar story involving a dog? I have a lot of those. I don't know if I remember the specific one you told me, but I mean, I told you, but I could definitely recount a thing that happened a while back and do that. Aren't you ADHD too? No, I'm not ADHD. I have schizoaffective disorder. I don't have ADHD. What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't have ADHD. If this were a Digimon game, I'd probably call it. It'd probably be called Whipping Mirrors. Was drowned before. Don't remember a lick of it. See, that's the thing, right? I feel that on an emotional level. I'm ADHD. Hi ADHD. I thought your name was Halo Guns, but I could be wrong. Once they have a huge ass backlog of recent Mario games I must finish. Dude, this is only a demo. By Sarah today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry. It's really me rage baiting right now because I don't remember. It really is me rage baiting. It's not even their fault. It's really just me. It's on me. It's on me because it is me memory. It's me memory. Sorry, I know you said I just thought it was comorbidity. No, it's okay. It's okay. I have schizoaffective disorder. It's fine. I'm trying this out when I get back. Yeah, this is just a demo. This is the demo. You can try the demo. This is just, the game's not out yet. This is just the demo. I'm obsessed with the demo. I literally can't play. I was playing Plague Inc. earlier because I was trying to tap into the Plague Inc. bag because a lot of people are on Plague Inc. right now. And I was like, oh, a new update for Plague Inc. just came out. But then this game got me excited and hyped. I was what's this? Oh, don't touch me. I was excited about this because this is my favorite thing. If there's a popular Musou game, that'd be good. My name is Arthur Leon. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Go crazy. Who's hit me? What is this? Oh. You gotta defeat 10 gods of bad luck and suffering? Yo, that's crazy. That's horrible. That's evil. That's disgusting. I like this game because it taps into an ancestry that I have zero connection with, but it makes me feel like I'm a part of it, and that's nice. Ooh, my strike supply refracted. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I still can go here. It's kind of crazy. I still can go to the shop. It's kind of insane. Let me do this. Let's see. Increase coin gains by 30%. You already know I'm getting that. Combos deal 10% more damage. Deal 50% more damage with stats effect. Allies apply fierce, health. I'll do combo finishers. I should probably get this too. Just a bunch of stuff. I can get this too. I can just clear out the whole board right now, I think. I'll politely decline the offer. I don't have any money. I'm broke. Used to play demos for a Yoshi game a lot, and then I would only play I only played the full game once or twice with a mix of Slay Aspire. It is a mix of Slay. It's a Dynasty Warriors roguelike with a mix of Slay Aspire. It's very, I guess that's the progressive system of a lot of these games. They're very Dynasty Warriors-esque, though. Well, this one's very Dynasty Warriors-esque, but they're very Slay Aspire-esque, which isn't even bad. It's just roguelike progression systems. Peglin had it. There's a game I play called Rune Dice that had it. Rune Dice is pretty good, too. That's just how the games operate. I don't have a pure issue with the game. You know what's crazy? Pretty sure you guys can't even hear the game. I just realized you guys can't hear the game. I put the game on low volume for some reason. I don't know why I did that. The music is crazy. I don't know why. Hold on. That's on me. The game has really good audio and all this stuff, and I was actively just being an idiot. I like the sounds though. How's the sound compared to my voice? How is it? Actually, I don't even know why I'm asking anybody. I can just search this up on my phone. I can look at this. I have the ability to see on my phone and see how this is looking in real time. I can just see that. That's fine. That's okay. Hold on. Is it good in both? Oh my goodness. I'm getting cooked right now. I'm getting cooked. Hold on. I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked. Where's the thing? Where's the Archer Tower? Give me that, please. Thank you. Where's the Archer Tower? This is it. I'll take that out. Alright, so how's the sound compared to everything? This good? This Gucci? This Gucci Spada? We moving? Oh, I could probably get that. That's free. So, now on my second channel, I think I'm going to play about 27 videos of this. I think I'm literally going to run 27 videos of this. I think I might do 27 videos in a row about this game. I might have to. I might, because I'm a little, this is going to sound crazy. I'm a little obsessed with this game. This might be my bread and butter game for a while. What's up? You thought? You thought? That's pretty good. I love that so deeply. That's really nice. What's up? Have you heard? I'm listening to DJs on Twitch, watching you playing Outer Scrolls Blaze on a tablet. Yo, you are attention span maxing deeply. I love that. That's so good. You actively are ruining your attention span in every way more than one. I like that deeply. That's just honest. I gotta respect that. If anybody tells you your attention span is cooked, just let them know it is. You actively just told me you're doing everything all at once. That's crazy. Have you tried Dead at Disco? Remember the game demo yet? The game is really addictive. Dead at Disco. There's a game I'm looking forward to. It looks like a Suda 51 game, and I think it's gonna be very unpopular, but I'm gonna really love it. I'm gonna play the mess out of it, but I know no one's gonna play it. It's a Suda 51-esque game, and I know everyone's gonna hate it. I always love games that people hate. I know if I like a game, there's a high chance it will be unsuccessful. I hope this is the one exception to the rule. But I know if I enjoy a game, people are going to hate it. They're going to look at the game and say, this is the worst thing ever. I don't know why you're playing this garbage. Every time. Why stop there? Suda 51. No more heroes. Not just no more heroes. No more heroes. And have you beaten Crimson Desert Sorrows to God? Shout out to spelling God that way. I gotta appreciate that. That's very, very akin to a lot of nonsense in my life. Have I beaten Crimson Desert yet? No. What's the most humiliating thing I've ever experienced? When I was younger, in the prime of my youth, when I was a young buck, when I was just merely an infantile, maybe even a little bit after me coming out, coalescing into the sperm sac. I was in elementary school, right? And my dad had made me work out like crazy basically every morning, and so I was always sweaty in school, and I was just kind of musty for the most part, and I had very high perspiration. It was just a lot. So my brother said, you know, you can use peanut butter instead of deodorant and it works twice as good. I said, really? That's cool. Now at the time I had diarrhea. At the time. So I had peanut butter under my arms, and people said, oh, you smell like peanut butter. And I thought that was a good thing. People just kept saying I smell like peanut butter. And I thought it was nice that I smelled like peanut butter, so I didn't really question that in any capacity. I didn't really hate that. And then, it is No More Heroes. And then, after that, I had diarrhea. So I was wearing a diaper, like a toddler diaper, essentially, when I was a little bit older. I was still wearing a diaper because I was just pooping a lot. So I had like bad diarrhea, and I pooped myself in class. And I said, may I be excused? My teacher said, no, you already had 2 bathroom breaks today. I can't excuse you. I said, okay. So everybody, I had to like, it was gym day. It was a running day. We had to run today. And they had dodgeball while we ran as well. You could either run or do dodgeball. And most people chose dodgeball. And I was scared to do dodgeball, so I decided to run. I was one of the 2 people that decided to run. And I fell, and poop came down my leg when I fell. and I was just really embarrassed because of all that. So that just wasn't cool. This poop just came out my leg. I was like, oh no. And everybody made fun of me. They called me the peanut butter pooper. I was like, oh, this isn't cool. Don't call me the peanut butter pooper. So yeah, that's what people kept calling me for a while around a thing. So it sucked. It really sucked. I wasn't a fan of that. It wasn't that cool. I would have preferred for that not to happen right away. Would have preferred that. I like the game. I like games. I like games I hate. I feel stronger to finish Dragon Ball The Ultimate Tenkaichi. That the rock paper scissors game. The rock paper scissors game. You want to finish the rock paper scissors game? That's crazy. Never had anything that crazy. Peanut Butter Falcon. That's a beautiful movie. That movie made me cry a little bit. My wife showed me that. It was really good. Peanut Butter Falcon. That's a good movie. It's one of those movies that is just wholesome and nice. It's just a really good movie. If you have Peanut Butter Falcon is really good. I think Peanut Butter Falcon may be my top 5. And it's just a really sad and good movie. It's heartwarming. It's good. I like it a lot. It's very heartwarming, if I could be so bold. I think Xenoverse 3 is all but confirmed at this point, right? I think Xenoverse 3, they just had that podcast with Dado Doya and all the people. I think it's all but confirmed at this point.
Battle's not won.
See if I can get hit. Take damage. Take damage. Take damage. Anybody gonna hit me? Oh, it's not even that much healing. It's not even that much healing. Not even that much healing.
Horn sounds for the champion. Ready your blades.
Wish it was more healing.
You no match for our blades.
Oh, he's cooking me. Cooking me a little. I need to find some health. I need to find some healing. There we go. Universe 3, I think I think it's basically confirmed all at this point. I do think it's basically confirmed. Because Bandai just had some of the biggest content creators talking about the potential of Xenoverse 3. So I feel like they would just be... I feel like if they're messing with us, that's just heartless and cruel. Because I know a lot of people are very happy about it. It is, yeah, live action roleplay. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's where they do the Renaissance festivals and stuff like that. Hinga Dinga Dorgan.
Protect me.
That's essentially what this game is. It's just live action roleplay. That might be why I enjoy it, because I do enjoy the live action stuff like that. It is fun to do that. If you've ever been to one of those meets, they're very nice. Very nice people. It's very nice to have these people. Reroll 2 times. Or I can reroll now. And then get explosive dodge. Boom. Explosive dodge. Let's see. Go here. I think I can go up after this and that'll be good. This game looks cool. It's really fun. It's called Tears of Metal. It's in a demo stage right now. They're planning to release it closer to the end of May. And I'm really excited to 100% the game. Essentially, I want to 100% the game. And kind of stream it all day. Essentially, that's what I want to do. I'm really excited about the game. Kind of obsessed with it, to be quite fair with you. I'm a little obsessed with it. A little obsessed. It's fun. You ever did LARPing? LARPing's pretty fun. I'd say do a good LARP. Have a good LARP. That'd be fun. If you, it's a good thing to do. I forgot what it's called where they fight with foam swords. I forgot what that's called. I think that's called LARPing. The foam sword fighting is really fun. What's up? What I mean is I never did history reenactment. Ah, I see. I LARPed. Is LARPing what it's called with the foam swords? Is that what it's called? I genuinely don't know, to be quite honest with you. Applies to late heat. So I'll do that. I'll just take that. Give me some free stuff. That's free. Love to see it. Ally kill creates an explosion. That's nice. Take that. Have at thee. To play this Pikmin demo a lot. It was Skyscroll. Anyone else played Pikmin? I played Pikmin a lot. When Pikmin 3 got announced, you were not there for the day when Pikmin 3 got announced. Hey baby, what's going on? Glasses? No, I have not seen glasses. You lose them? Pikmin, oh my god, Pikmin 3 was crazy. Pikmin was crazy. The part of LARPing, yes. Okay. I want to do the foam sword stuff really bad. I really want to do the foam sword stuff really bad. I think that's really fun. I think it takes a lot of skill and dexterity to do too as well. It's just really fun. It seems like a fun activity to do with your friends. It just seems like fun. You ever read Ordeal yet? No, I haven't read Ordeal yet, Silver. I read a lot of. I think I finished Viral Hit. Viral Hit's good. Or were me and you watching Viral Hit? We didn't finish Viral Hit, did we? The manhwa thing we were watching on Netflix, I think. Was it the guy who was learning from a chicken or something, right? You can cook. Help. Help me. Alright, what is this? Here it goes, over here. There we go. All of that? Ah, okay. I remember one time, it was crazy. I was doing LARPing stuff, right? And I got hit by an arrow. And I was like, what is this? He hit, I was like, oh my goodness. I was just impressed he hit me with the arrow. I'm cooked. I think I'm cooked. Hold on, let me see if I can find some health somewhere. I'm low-key kind of cooked, aren't I? Any shrines anywhere? Need some health. No shrines or nothing. I need to get some health. I don't think I've ever beaten this guy. This one guy. Destroy the damage beacon. Damage beacon. Hold on. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm torched. I'm getting annihilated. Defeated by the Cook army. Yeah, it is the Cook army. That's true. It's his army. Alright, let's see here. Okay, cool. I got so many upgrades too. I really don't want to lose here. I really don't want to lose here. It'd be low-key embarrassing to lose right now. Oh, here we go. Take him out. Rush him. I'm trying not to lose so bad. Oh my god, how'd he hit me? Oh, could you handle a pacifist run of Scottish Dynasty Warriors? I'm not even sure how that'd work. Ah, that's sad. That's sad. That's real sad. I got cooked. I got cooked crazy. No Mario Tennis Elbow today? Not today. Not today. What is that? You got equipped, mate. What is I got equipped? Every time I win or lose, I believe, something of that variety, I get upgrades for more runs. This is a roguelike in essence, though. Still a roguelike. And I can upgrade my boys. They can promote. And you can promote. And you can promote. So now, I have 4 strong officers. 4 strong polemen. I like these guys. They're really strong. I probably will get him up because I already dedicated a little bit of time to him, so I might do that. I'm gonna let this guy go. So that's the reality there. So yeah. What is this game? I love RL games. This is Tears of Metal. About Tears of Metal. I'm gonna do one more run. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'm going to end the stream, right? Hear me, I'm going to end the stream. And I'll stream my other channel maybe tomorrow or something. Not quite sure. But I'm going to end the stream because I finished all the things I needed to do today. My ears hurt. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But I appreciate you guys for coming out. We're talking about a lot of fun stuff. I hope you guys have a lovely day or night wherever you're at. And I'm out. Peace. Bye.